Morning comes the rest of my life, and with this empty glass, I will break the past. 'Cause with the morning I can open my eyes. I want this to be my awakening.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Eric Dewey.
And I'm Steve O'Mooney.
And I'm Matthew. What's up?
And we are Socially Awkward. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us. It is Friday,
No
April
problem. Glad
the
to be here.
25th. I wasn't talking to you.
I know we could be playing Titanfall, but
Or Hearthstone.
Wow. All right. I know where you guys' loyalties lie now. I'm glad you guys tore yourself away from the video game systems for a couple hours to come join me in my little project over here all by my lonesome. Anyways.
Eric,
You got it, man. You got this.
I'm sick of your emo-ness.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to go ahead and mention that this episode is brought to you by Raven Designs, illustration and design that fit your personality. For samples and inquiries, visit ravencruise.com. You can see a wonderful example of her work if you go to 4eyedaradio.com. Her logo is right up there at the top of the page. It looks pretty cool, if I do say so myself, and I do.
And I have to say, iTunes finally updated it.
Oh, yes, I saw that,
I'm so
too.
glad it
That's
updated
nice.
that one, but not other ones. So
iTunes is a fickle bitch, isn't it? I mean, we're still waiting for like 2 of the shows to be
waiting for the
approved.
Fro show stuff.
You want to know what's
The Fro show hasn't been updated.
You want to know what a frickle bitch is, though? Is fucking
Fickle?
Windows frickle dickled.
It's a
Don't
frickle
touch my
dickle
pickle.
fickle.
Oh, I'll touch it. I'll touch it all
Okay,
day
you can
long.
touch my pickle.
I got a pickle. I got a pickle.
I got a pickle. Hey, 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 hey.
Oh, yeah. So what is
Yeah,
Windows
fucking
Phone?
Windows Phone.
Oh, okay, yes. I knew you were going to go into the Windows Phone again.
But
All right. Well, I should
suckers.
mention, before he feels completely left out here, that we
Yes.
do have a guest in the studio with us today. With us is going to be one of my co-panelists for the I Hate Temporal Mechanics panel at Phoenix Comic-Con this year, and host of the Constantly Calibrating podcast, Josh.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
We were actually supposed to have the entire panel here, and instead we got 1/3. So you better,
I'm the best
you better make
third.
up for it.
I was going
That's what I'm
to say,
saying.
we got the best third right
we
there.
got the best of the best of the best.
Oh.
Well,
now this is
so
something to
couldn't we
live
have
up
gotten
to.
the best of the best of the best of the best?
And he's got a pretty rad Ninja Turtle shirt on.
Hey, I'll
Oh,
put
yeah.
it. I'll put it this way.
I'm sorry, I'm
if
greedy and
if
lazy.
I'm putting together a crew, I'm going to put him on the crew. If we're going to do Expendables 4, I'm going to put Joshua
There
on
you go.
Expendables 4. I'll tell you that much.
Because he's not greedy and lazy.
Yeah, he's not greedy and lazy like you.
Oh, you're gonna put the
Hey,
Bruce
yeah.
Willis curse on me?
Yeah, look at you. You're the one who bought like how many 4-Eye radio?
Yeah, I
shirts you-
supported my own network. That
Yeah,
makes
you
me
know.
lazy.
Yeah, it makes
How?
you because you should be just giving me money.
No. Sly, go make another porno if you need some more money. I don't need to support you. You
I
got
don't-
plenty.
I got-
You got plenty.
You know what I want to do? I want to have the movie open up where I'm busting, Wesley Snipes out of prison.
Too soon. Too soon. No, I'm just kidding. So how was your week?
I don't
Steven?
know. To be honest, I'd rather get to your week because it sounds like
Well, that's why I was like trying to I'll get through your guys.
you
and
want
then,
to because I'm like you just had like an epic tale. You come walking in and just told me like this origin story of your week, and I'm all like, "Are you a superhero now?
I have
What's
become
going on?"
stumbling man.
But I'm like, compared to your week, I'm like, to be honest, I just had a pretty crappy week. I really don't want to. Yeah, that was about it.
All right. How about you, Matthew? How was your week?
It was good. I thought we were going to talk about your
Way to rub it in. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it was a good week. So I've discovered the crack essential drug that is this game called Hearthstone.
Hearthstone.
Yes.
It's free and you can play it on your PC.
Really?
I'm like,
All right, guys. I'll be. gone
I'm
the
really
rest of the
into
show.
it.
Is it what type of game is it?
it's a battle card, battle
trading card game.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, geez, you just
Like in the
lost
vein
Eric.
of like Magic and
Remember how I
Pokemon.
told you my favorite part of Final Fantasy VIII was the
Yeah.
actual card game?
oh, you might
was the
enjoy this. You
I'm gonna have to
probably
check
enjoy
this out, and it's available on the PC. Huh?
I was worried how Matt was going to be coming into the studio tonight, though. He had a bad night last night.
it wasn't
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't too bad.
was it? You were playing your kickball? You still doing kickball?
Kickball, that's over. Although I have slosh ball coming up.
When are
What's
we
the
putting
name?
together the
Not
4-Eye
next-
Radio slosh ball
Not
team?
what, next weekend, but the weekend after that.
I don't know what that is.
It's when you get drunk and play kickball.
Yeah, it's the one with the kegs involved. I told you
Oh,
guys about
okay.
this.
No, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely down with that. You'd start adding drinking into sporting events.
Well,
all
I
of a sudden
know
it'd become much more
if we
interesting.
make like baseball tees for this and everything, I want number 13.
We can have whatever the hell number you want. I'm getting 69.
No, but last night, Steve and I were playing Titanfall for a little bit, and he kicked my ass like every round that we played. And then I was playing Hearthstone with the unofficial intern for a little bit, and I won a couple games. And then she
But she
kicked
was kicking your ass
she
most
kicked
of the
my
time.
ass a few games
I was curious about that.
more than I.
Though I
won.
will have to say this: Matt lost one round, but it wasn't because I beat him. It's because his Titan decided to jump off the
the map,
the map.
which was fun.
which
Yeah,
is
I hate when
funny.
that happens.
I turned around, I just see Matt's character go whoop, and I'm like, you know what? I won this round, but it was luck.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
so maybe you need to find a different night to play games
What do you mean?
than Thursdays. Because you've been
play-
playing the kickball on Thursdays and talking about how you've been losing all the time.
Oh.
You've been playing video
Okay.
games on Thursdays and losing. Maybe you need to play on Wednesdays
But I like
or
Thursdays.
Tuesdays. Thursdays don't seem to
I'm
like
also
you.
disappointed in Matt because I saw his picture on Instagram and I wanted him to wear that in the
Oh,
studio.
Yeah, where's the jazzercise
My
outfit?
jazzerciser.
Oh,
Is that for the Halloween show?
I don't. I might be able to bring that back. I'd have to grow my hair out again. My hair was long in that photo.
Well, you got to
And then
they got wigs.
I think this is the right video. Yeah. So this is a children's orchestra playing the theme song to 2001: Space Odyssey. Just give it a listen for a little second.
Hey, the timpanist is on point. Okay, I'm going to give him that.
It gets better. It just makes me laugh.
They're going for it, though.
They are so.
Oh, my God.
and they're not stopping.
They are so passionate about
see their
this. It's
red little faces.
Can we please make this the opening for our live show at Comic Con?
Okay, so
get them to perform live before your show.
I found that on YouTube, and I thought it was very, very comical. So I wanted to play that guys for you guys. But,
Okay.
Well, that just made
Thank
me feel
you.
better
Thank
about
you.
my accomplishments in life.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
all the listeners that just stopped listening because of that, I apologize.
Come back, please. We beseech you.
But yeah, that was my week. So hey,
Your week was
That your week
So
was
did
a
you record
children's
that
orchestra.
no, I
You're like, I was forced
like,
to
this
go to 15
this is going
orchestra
on
performances.
YouTube.
No, it is.
That
it
was
is
the
on YouTube.
best of them.
fuck you kids?
They're little Asian kids too.
What? You think they would be? Well, no, whoa.
Whoa! Easy with
No,
the racial
to be fair,
comments.
to
We
be
do
fair-
not tolerate racial comments in this show.
To be fair, though, the
They were-
violinists were doing their job.
They were.
No, the timpanist was on point, though. Do you hear that?
Oh yeah,
Boom, 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 boom. Like, he was on point. Was it a he or a she?
I don't know. But,
didn't-
You had the video. I didn't have the video, so
know.
I don't know. But whoever was playing the timpanis,
I could just imagine
They were-
the
they were
timpanist
rocking
in the
it.
back, like, man.
now was this a concert or a
they're like-
practice?
No, it was a concert. They're like, the timpanist is like, I really need to get out of this one.
yeah, they're like,
this orchestra. is
when am I
not
when am I
helping
out
me
of
Yeah,
fourth
he
grade?
just tweets.
When do I move up to fifth
I'm out of the
grade?
band. Hashtag out.
So
Yeah, okay. All
Go
right.
ahead,
I'm
man.
I'm gonna talk a little bit about the shit fest that was my week this week. It started out
Yes.
all right, Monday was okay, all right,
Mm-hmm.
and then on Tuesday, I managed to break my big toe on my right foot and crack a rib, which hurts like hell even now, especially trying to like breathe and stuff. It's kind of painful. And
So
then
we
on
shouldn't make you laugh.
shut up.
So if I make a joke that when your rib broke, someone's like, "Hey, you know what? The McRib is back."
Hey, don't joke about the McRib, man. Those are good. But no, so I'm already in pain. I'm already hurting. I'm like, this really kind of sucks. And then on Wednesday night, we got, of the 8 tires between our 2 vehicles, we got 5 tires slashed in the middle of the night. I woke up in the morning trying to get to work, and all 4 tires on my wife's van are flat. And then I go to look at my car, and one of my tires is flat. And the reason I'm pretty sure the only reason only one of my tires got hit was because my car has an alarm on it. If it shakes too much, it like honks and like, hey, stop it. And so I think they probably got freaked out after they popped one of my tires and took off. But I mean, still, I was like, who the fuck does that? What kind of fucking chicken shit piece of fuck does that kind of shit? I mean, seriously. If you got a problem, like, and we were obviously targeted. It wasn't random because nobody else in the neighborhood got hit. There's cars on either side. Nobody else got hit. The van was actually parked across the street in the little parking area. It wasn't actually in the carport of our place. So they got my wife's van and my car, which were completely in separate places, and no other cars. So obviously they knew whose car it was and who they were doing it to. And I'm like, what the fuck?
When did this happen?
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And so that
Where were you,
That was
Steven?
April Fool's, right?
No. This,
Oh shit! I'm way behind on my jokes.
oh, dang
I gotta
it.
stop that ninja. Now,
fucking
I do
joke.
have a question. Does it have anything? I don't know if you were going to ask. Does it have anything to do with Amy's stuff?
A lot of people have asked that.
yeah,
and
that's what my question was
it's,
going to be.
it's a valid
Or at least
question.
do you
Moon and
think?
Fro detective show.
Do you at least think? I just think.
I want that now in the show. I want that weird handshake.
That's what's going on the shirt. Is that's the fist in hand, random,
Do you at least think it might have something to do with
It's a
that?
possibility. I'm like, we're trying to go over, like, who have we made enemies of? Like,
Yeah.
the only thing I can think of other than that is there are kids in the neighborhood who like to, like, play in the middle of the street, and, like, when you come pulling up to try to drive down the road, that's made for cars, they'll stand there in the middle of the street and give you dirty looks like, how dare you try to drive on this road? And so,
Such a dick move.
yeah, I know. I'm like, sorry, kid.
How dare you drive a vehicle
think-
that I can't right now?
Exactly.
Because I have to wait a year, but I have a permit and I'm doing okay.
It's pretty much like that. No, but I think it's crazy. I don't know if it was like some of those kids got pissed off because,
How
we'd,
how,
like, come
how
in
old
and, like,
do you think these kids are?
honk at them and stuff. Like, I don't know, 12, 13 probably.
That seems a little violent, though. For
It
12,
really does,
13-year-olds.
but
it does.
my neighborhood.
I mean, these
doesn't
days, you don't really
necessarily-
know.
Yeah, it's
It's not like back in the old days when
But
kids
then
used
it
to
could-
play stickball and chase a hoop down the road.
you didn't have to lock your doors at night because
Oh, you saw it do that because kids would break in with their hoops.
Yeah, somebody came in, they just ran their hoop right through the living room,
You got to pay for that?
It's a good house to hoop in.
knocked over one of my little clown figurines. You fucking bastards!
Hey, man, you been to old man Jenkins' house? His house is the best for hoops.
Oh, I've been there twice this week, man. I
Got
slept
that
there.
long hallway.
I squat there. I don't have a home.
The new updated Little Rascals.
Oh, yeah, but it's either that or, like you said, it's a possibility that somebody didn't like what she had to say. I mean, because she was on 2020 and on the local news a couple of times.
Yeah, she's been out
And
in
I mean, it's like,
the public.
I just don't understand who would be mad about her, like, basically standing up for a murder victim. Like, I don't understand. Like, who would be upset by that? Like, how dare you take the side of a murder victim?
Some people have some very twisted opinions.
Evidently, I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. But other than that, so to the idiot fucking cowardly bullshit motherfuckers who did that shit, fuck you and your stupid asses. But there was an upside to all of this. After it happened, and we kind of posted on Facebook. I don't try to bitch too much on Facebook. I really don't.
Right.
I'll post like, "Oh, Monday sucks," whatever. Like, okay, that's about
Garfield.
it. Like nothing like, "Oh, my life sucks." I'm not like #FML all the damn time or anything like that.
Right.
But I did post like, "This is some bullshit," like fuck. And immediately a lot of people, got a lot of posts, a lot of likes, a lot of like, hey, sorry that happened. Let us know if there's any way we can help or whatever. Annabelle, who had been on the show previously a couple of times, had posted like, hey, so how could we donate to help you, pay for this? And I hadn't even thought about that. And so I was like, okay, here's my PayPal email. I mean, if you really want to, here you go. And then my friend Zeph, who runs Critical Care Comics with me here in Arizona, he jumped on it like hardcore. He like, no, here's what we're doing. You're doing this, you're doing this, and we've gotten actually quite a bit of donations through my PayPal now.
Wow, man.
To help pay
awesome.
for those tires. So I was like, all right,
That's
so
cool, man.
like I said, on the same day that I was reminded that humanity sucks, I was also reminded that humans can be pretty fucking cool to each other too.
Hey,
so
we're
on the
classy
bright
people.
side,
You get kicked in the crotch and then you get a hug afterwards.
exactly.
So make sure we give them some promotional stuff for their donate. That's what you should have done. You should have done a Kickstarter. And we give out.
Well, like Annabelle had originally asked, she's like, can you link to where we could donate or buy T-shirts or something? I'm like, I'm not going to try to use this as a shill to get people to buy the Fern shirts. Like, it would be cool for people to go to fern.spreadshirt.com
Totally would've.
and buy that stuff. It would be
hard
really
to
awesome
spread,
if they
so.
did that. And remember, if they wear that stuff to con and we see them, we're going to give them some Raven Design swag.
Oh, they're going to get dick from me.
Well, I'm just going to give them Raven Design swag because I'm
No,
married.
I
and
ain't
can't,
giving them.
I can't give them my penis.
shit. I'm not going to be just, oh, dude, gross. I'm just pouring myself out.
Like you're wearing a Fern shirt.
I'm gonna give them a hug.
Yeah, Matthew will give hugs. I will give
Wow.
you a.
So you're just giving hugs. You're straight up raping people. I'm going to give them a pin or a T-shirt or some shit.
First off, you can't rape the willing. Second of all,
You don't know.
that's right. I'm doing stand up this week.
It's that's great.
that's awesome.
I'm really happy for you.
I was very happy
it's
to
positive.
see that.
It came out positive.
No, it came out positive.
Yes, that is the one. The bright side to the story is that kind of people came out and it's like reminded that people will kind of flock together and help each other out from time to time.
You got tires, right?
Yeah, we got it taken care of. We got it, and most of it was almost completely paid for with the donations and
Donations.
stuff. So
Wow. That's
it was
great.
fantastic. So for all of you who donated, if any of you are listening, thank you very, 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 very much. I think I've thanked almost everybody. Like the notifications come in kind of late, so I think there's a couple that came in actually
Especially if you
just
have
a little while
Windows
ago
phone.
that I haven't personally thanked yet, but I'm getting to you. If I have your email and or Facebook or anything like that and you donated, I'm going to be thanking you personally. But
Well,
if I haven't gotten to you yet,
on behalf of
thank you.
everybody, no problem, man.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, that's great.
No, that's awesome. That's actually pretty good. Usually that never happens in the. So that's good that we actually have a. This is why we don't burn bridges, kids. Because when you burn bridges, you get burned.
You burn bridges.
By the
you
bridge.
Can't cross the bridge.
Because I'm pretty sure when you set the bridge on
'Cause you wanna
fire,
go back,
you
but it's-
didn't get off the bridge. You
but
just
it's-
stood there and just watched it burn like a fucking moron.
Not everybody is that stupid.
I know.
I mean, some people, they're going to light the bridge on fire, stand there eating a burrito or something, and just let it burn around them. But not everybody is like that.
Oh, speaking of which, so I've been testing out. I've been testing out jokes on Facebook.
All right.
So I threw a joke
Is
up
that what those
yesterday.
statuses have been?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm going to kill myself. Ha ha ha. Here's the news. Ha ha ha. No.
So you were that guy holding up traffic on the 101 today, you son of a bitch.
God.
Did you get caught in that?
No, thankfully I saw
did.
it.
Oh, I
heard about
saw
the one
news
from yesterday.
before it
60
happened.
thing was crazy.
The 60 thing I heard was crazy too.
I got caught up in the 101.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it was fun.
But where was I going? Oh yeah, so I'm writing jokes.
Jokes.
So I'm
Facebook.
testing.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So I'm testing them out on Facebook just to see them like if they're hit or miss and everything like that. And of course, what happens? My mom decides to blow up my phone, like talking about a past relationship, going like, "You have to let this person." And I'm going like, "What are you talking about? No one unfriended me on what?" I go, "This has nothing to do with this human. I haven't talked to this person. This was like my ex-fiance. I haven't spoken to her like in a while." It has nothing to do with that. I'm like, we're actually technically we're still friends on Facebook. I'm like, it's a joke. Sammy comes home yesterday going like, she goes, yeah, the joke. She's like, I don't know if anybody can pull that off. I'm like, okay, that's good feedback. That's what I need to know. I want to know if I can use this or not, if it's funny or not. That's why I posted it. And it's like, I just can't believe my mom was just like, are you I'm like, you know what? This is why
She's
I
like, I'm coming over. I'm coming over right now. I'm bringing a pastor and a psychologist.
And chicken noodle soup.
First off,
See, I'd let her then.
first
I'd
off,
be like,
Soup for the
she
soul.
would
I'd be
probably
like,
try
yeah,
to
bring it
bring
on
over. She always tries to put, and I'm like, I love when she brings it. She's like, remember when God closes the door? I'm like, that's called the wind. Because I don't believe in fictional characters. If I did, I might as well just be like, I'm going to celebrate Harry Potter Day. Yay!
I'd celebrate Harry Potter Day.
Don't be hating on Harry Potter.
I hate Harry Potter. You know why I hate Harry
I'd say
Potter?
Swoosh and flick.
Swish and flick.
Swoosh
I'm
and
gonna angrily
flick.
swish.
I have no problem. I have no problem.
Flick.
Hashtag swoosh and flick, boys. Mm-mm. Is that going to be the new slogan for the next gay rights parade?
Hashtag swoop and flick.
Swoop it. Where did it go? It went from swish to swash to swoop. Now
We just like to swoop in and flick.
swoop it oop.
But no, the reason why I hate Harry Potter, and I don't hate the movies, I don't hate the books. I think they're great, and they're good to get your kids into stuff, and they're not drugs, so that's fine. The only problem I had with Harry Potter was I would go, people would ask me when your birthday was, and I tell them, they go, that's the day before Harry. I'm like, wait, you remember Harry fucking Potter, a fictional character, but not a real life human. You know what? Fuck you, Mom.
Harry Potter's cool though.
Harry Potter's cool.
I mean, you're cool too.
I don't
Potter's
know
like-
Harry Potter's birthday.
Hey, you know what? I
don't know Harry Potter, but I don't know Harry Potter's birthday either.
Honestly, I would actually fail miserably in a serious Harry Potter trivia show contest.
July something.
Yes, Matthew.
Really? Am I gonna have to be the guy? Fuck.
Well, because yours is the day after, evidently.
No, my the
This is the day before.
The day before. My bad.
Okay, so if mine's the day before,
Mine's the day after.
After it.
I'm the day after Harry Potter.
Oh, you guys are 2 days apart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's the 30th. I'm the 1st.
Yeah. I'm 2 days older than him.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, 30th birthday.
Josh,
Yeah,
What's
let's
going
get
on?
Josh onto this.
how was your week, my friend?
How was my week? Well, I mean,
Since
dull.
we last heard from you. Oh, wait.
Since you last heard from me, since you last heard from me, well, I was born and then I grew up, but no,
Things went downhill from there.
it really New York Jew,
Yes.
so it just went, it just bottomed out.
I don't want the cliff story. I don't want the cliff notes. Give me the full story.
Yeah.
Let's start.
Well,
It was 19. What?
I want to hear about the light you saw at the end of the
1985.
tunnel.
Oh, 85. Okay.
84, bitch.
Well, I'm 84. That's what I said.
I know.
You know what? Fuck you all.
He gets
I'm born in
offended by a year.
79.
He's like,
No,
what?
I don't really. I'm that person.
Once again, I'm the oldest motherfucker in the room.
Whenever I
course you are.
tell
You're gonna die
people,
soon.
whenever I tell people I'm going to be 30
but
next
not because
year,
of old age.
they just auto respond with, "Oh, don't say that already. You don't want to grow up too fast." I'm like, No, I'm really going to be 30 next year. That's not a problem.
No, that's not a euphemism. I'm not making it up. It's literally my age.
But I mean, my week has been just working on my site, trying to get it rebranded and just get Constantly Calibrating. Honestly, not be shit because we kind of went downhill for a little while, but we're rebuilding. And I'm just prepping because I'm going on vacation next week. I want to make sure we have content coming out the whole week.
Oh, nice.
For sure.
Yep.
Where are you going?
Disneyland, 3-year wedding anniversary.
And I want to go to Disneyland.
Okay, see, you're worried about becoming 30. You're already married. You're ahead of the game of me. So
There's no game.
you're winning. You're not failing like Matthew did in Titanfall last night.
And bringing it around.
He's like, I can't fail by myself. Matt, you failed too. Like, I'm not failing like you when you tripped over your own feet and broke a rib. Boom. Damn it.
I wouldn't do that. I only say that just because I was just a little excited because I was like, I'm actually
You know what?
winning.
I'm just gonna come over here on the married side of the room.
Though knowing with my luck, Matthew just put his controller down. He's all like, Steve's had a really shitty week. I'm just going to let him have this.
I went.
You won again!
I went and ate. I went left the house.
Like, I'm done. No, I'm done. Oh man. Hey,
Well, I'm kind of jealous, man. I really want to go to Disneyland like really bad, and I've been wanting to go.
Yeah,
for
Sammy's
so
going to go
long.
this year too.
yeah.
Fuck you. You want to go?
Let's stow away.
wanna go
You were
so
small
bad.
enough. You could actually like cram into a suitcase and like stow away. I couldn't do that.
Cram into a suitcase.
Speaking of the unofficial intern, we were just talking about Disneyland. He's going, and you're going.
Yep.
These fucking people in their Disneylands.
Yeah, Eric.
I want
I
to
haven't
go
been to
to
Disneyland in so long.
Me neither.
Damn.
We go too much, honestly.
Yeah.
I was actually
we got married
Disney
there,
World
so-
more
no
recently
kidding?
than
Oh
Disneyland.
my god! Just like
Like
my
in
parents,
the
they actually-
park?
No, the only way you can get married in the park, at least at that time, was you had to get married after the park closed. So at that time, you're like 10 p.m.
Yeah.
You know, or before it opens, so 8 a.m. So that
Yeah.
was, I mean, a ridiculous concept. But now the Disneyland Hotel, they have like the rose cord garden, like the
Right.
gazebo,
Oh, for sure,
and all
yeah.
that shit. So had a nice little wedding, played some Kingdom Hearts music.
Nice.
Chill, dude.
Yeah, it's
You excited
Disney.
for the third one?
Fuck yeah!
Okay. I like how people are getting pissed off. They're like, "It's going to come out this year." I'm like,
No, it's not.
We'll get lucky.
2.5
Dumbasses.
HD remix banana daiquiri explosion, whatever the hell the name is coming out the end of this year.
Yeah, I'm like,
3 is next year at best. They're still
yeah.
they're still probably making a 3DS port.
Yeah.
before
for
that
sure.
even
Yeah, for
happens
sure.
That's
because
what I
they'd be
figured.
fucking stupid not to. I'm gonna buy it.
oh no, yeah.
You know, so it'd be idiotic not to.
We'll have a great movie experience and also enjoy your stay at Disneyland. Don't forget to buy everything.
What's your favorite ride at Disneyland?
Splash Mountain.
Yeah?
I mean, Splash is, I feel, the only ride that no matter how many times you can ride it in a day or a trip or whatever, it's just still terrifying. I'd say 9 out of 10 times. That
No,
fall,
man, terror.
never been on it.
Me neither, dude.
I don't do free falls.
I've never been to
Oh,
California
Terror
Adventure.
is freaking awesome. And you know what's the one at Disney World is even better than the one at Disneyland.
Why?
Like they actually you get on it longer. The actual like ride sequence is longer at the one at Disney World
Really?
than the one at Disneyland.
It is. But for me, it was years ago when I went to Disney World with my wife for the first time. I would finally be convinced to consider going on it. And then the ride was closed down. We ended up finding out the next day that, I don't know, that's sort of the 16-year-old girl who had a heart attack and died on it.
Oh shit.
That wasn't the fault of the ride. It,
wasn't-
says,
but
if you have a heart condition,
Well,
don't
she-
get on the fucking ride.
She didn't actually know she had a heart condition. But that was the first time my wife and I ever went to a Disney park together. And 3 people died during the trip we were there.
so it was your fault, is what you're saying.
Totally.
You brought the evil with you.
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
It was like an 85-year-old woman who went on Mission to Mars, which shouldn't. You're not supposed. It's
Yeah, I don't think they're.
No.
What is
Wasn't there
that?
somebody like
What's
checking?
Mission to
Like somebody's
Mars?
checking tickets. They're like,
Is that
seems
the
legit.
alien one?
No, isn't it kind of like I don't know. The way someone described it to me is it's like being on a centrifuge with like
it's
visuals.
yeah, it's.
They toned it down really drastically. Because
Yeah, they
people
changed
with
it afterwards
strong
because
stomachs
people were
even were getting ill.
Yeah, people were getting sick on it. It was. How to describe it? Have you been to California Adventure?
No.
No.
You haven't been to California Adventure at all? Because I'm trying to say because it's
Were you talking
in
about
the similar
the flight
fashion
one?
to the flight one as far as the way it is. It's kind of like a immersive kind of VR type of
Well, like Star
deal.
Tours
Oh,
as
Star
well.
Tours. Okay.
But it's not. Yeah, those Star Tours
But-
and those ones are more of just a straight up. you're sitting in one
there
position and
looking
you're
at a screen with like movement.
Yeah, you move around a little bit, but this is like there was a lot more movement, and like you said, there was like a centrifuge kind of thing going on. So you had like the gravity changes and whatnot, and it was actually I went on it. It was freaking awesome. So, but I think I did go after when did they change it? When did they make the changes? Because I went in
my trip was 05. I think the changes were like 06 or 07.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I went after
friends.
Yeah, because I was there in 08, I think, at Disney World.
Sure.
And so that's but no, Tower of Terror is my jam.
What's the Alien one? It's like a 4D experience where like this alien breaks out of like the tube and shit, and like you can feel it on your shoulder and like it breathes on you.
I think
it's at Disney World. I think.
At Disney World.
Yeah. Maybe they don't have it anymore.
Maybe that wasn't.
But it was like a big deal.
It's not something I'm.
Was that over at
familiar with.
MGM?
Really? No, it was Disney World. Like.
Well, because
They
Disney
used to
World's
have,
like
like-
broken up. Like they've got like 4 different parks.
Imagine-
They're all
is MGM
and
part of
MGM's
it?
Yeah,
part
well,
of it.
it's-
It was
there's no
one
M-
of them.
There's no MGM anymore. It's Disney Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
They
it?
dropped the MGM
Because
but,
it's Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, Animal Kingdom.
I want to go there too. Animal
I think
Kingdom.
are the main ones. I hate that place.
Really?
I've been there.
Animal Kingdom is-
I had a
it's-
bad experience the
it's a
one
zoo.
time I ever
He's
went.
like, I got mauled by a mongoose.
Dude, what happened?
They have
fucking mongooses.
They have one of those
Sons of
rides where
bitches.
it's what is it?
It's like a safari tour.
No, it's the water rides. Everyone's in a
like a big
Lazy-
raft.
yeah,
a
the
rapid,
lazy-
rapid ride.
kind of thing, but
the lazy tube ride,
River
or whatever?
Rapids kind of ride.
There we go.
Yeah.
And it was like a 3-hour wait
Oh, shit.
in June in Florida.
Oh yeah, that's
that's
And
horrible.
The ride was a total of 45 seconds, maybe.
No
and
way.
didn't get wet.
Yeah.
And we just were so angry afterwards. My wife, my cousin, and his boyfriend and I were just like, "Fuck this, we're out." We just left. We're like done with this trip. It was just miserable.
Well, I will say this: you want to have some fun on Splash Mountain? Do this. This is a joke that I like to do every time when you're going through and you're watching everything happen before you go with the thing. Just out of nowhere, just point and go, "Wait a minute, this is racist," and just keep on going.
My wife and I. My wife doesn't like attention, but we shout some horrible things.
As you're on the drop or just throughout the whole ride?
Well, Brer Bear at Disneyland used to have this massive bulge, and his legs were like splayed open, and there's just like this huge implied bear dick. And then one day it was gone, and there's like little kids on this ride, and I shriek at them, I was, "Where the fuck is his cock?" And like this mother with her 6-year-old kid, she turns around and covers her kid's ears, and then looks around and just like nods at me like knowingly, like I understand, but please don't say this in front of my child.
She's like, "I know, really? Where is
like,
the
yeah,
cock?"
I came for the bear cock. Son of a bitch.
right?
Then another guy turned around and be like, "I got your bear cock right here, boy."
All of a sudden you hear this zip. You're like, oh crap. I'm out of here.
And
That
that's
was
when he
amazing.
turned around and looked down and just go, "Yeah, it is a small world after all."
Oh, don't get that song stuck in people's head. That's just messed up. I'm going to have to play some Greatest American Hero just to clear our minds.
No, don't do that. Dude.
Please don't do that.
I don't want that.
I don't want to accept Jen.
Oh, see, that's you guys are making it so much more fun for me to want to do that now, because now it's not just one person I'm upsetting; it's a whole group of people, including the people right here.
There's a time and a
this
place
table.
for it right now.
Yeah, it's
the
not
time or
here.
place.
It's called college.
How about now? How about now?
I want to. I haven't been on Pirates of the Caribbean since they like relaunched it.
It's so good.
Is it a lot better now?
It's
I mean, it's obviously the same ride,
it's the
but like,
same exact ride. I mean, seriously,
Yeah, they just threw like the faces of the people from the movie.
The difference is
on
you
the
have-
things instead of just random random people. It's like, oh hey, it's Johnny Depp.
you have a Johnny Depp that's more realistic looking than Johnny Depp. You know, throughout about 3 places in the ride, there's
You're like, wait, wasn't he
Jeffrey
what the fuck?
Rush is in it at one point, and then
Yeah.
they have Bill Nighy and whoever the hell was Blackbeard do like
Yeah.
this little fog. It's great. I mean, it's cool. It's Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a great ride.
I know, I love
it's,
that
it's,
ride.
It's my second
Indiana
favorite
Jones better.
relaxing ride.
There, I said
I
it.
love Indiana
Closed
Jones
during
too.
my trip.
Never been on.
Oh, I would revolt.
See,
That's the one that I'd be
Pirates
like,
is usually
fuck you.
closed when I go. Or
I'm very
the last few
happy.
times I
Star
went.
Tours was closed the last time I was there, and I was like,
Was Captain EO there
This
when you
makes
guys
me
went?
sad.
Yeah, it's still open there. It's gonna
I wanna
be
go so bad and see that.
it's gonna be open.
I saw
for
Captain
one
EO
more
when
year.
I was 13 years old.
That's
That
that
was the last
is
time I saw it.
my wife's favorite thing in the world is Captain
You
EO.
were
He
all-
goes
dude.
four times a trip every
Jesus,
trip.
man, Captain EO's so badass.
It's such a good thing.
It's
man.
so cool.
The 3D is awful. It hurts your eyes. It's a horrible experience. No, but I'm serious. But you leave that the happiest you'll ever leave anything in the world because it's just it's magic, and
Yeah,
that's what
dude.
that place is.
I have good memories of that because I did see it when I was 13-year-old little boy, which
Yeah.
means I was like right in his wheelhouse then.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I was like perfect, Michael Jackson material at
Fuck
that
yeah,
time.
dude.
So yeah.
He would have picked you.
He probably would have. I was a cute little kid. Fuck you. Michael Jackson would have raped me in a heartbeat. Let me tell you what.
No, that's ignorant.
Here is the proof.
Now we have the title for the episode. Episode
R.I.P.
69. Michael
R.I.P.
Jackson
Michael. I love
would
you,
have
man.
raped me in a heartbeat.
Hashtag.
Wow.
I love Michael Jackson, dude.
You're just mad he wouldn't have raped you.
Oh,
man, he's the greatest.
Jackson.
I would be Captain EO for Halloween.
How the
So
hell
bad.
were we planning on taking over the world with a Michael Jackson cloud? Damn it, damn it, damn it. If anybody's seen Robot Chicken.
And then Haunted Mansion. I love that ride too.
Haunted Mansion's one of those classics.
You have
It's
to
not
go on
great,
it once
but you
every
do.
trip.
Yeah.
It's just a nice little relaxing,
They've updated it since the movie came out.
They've
I went on it originally.
Oh, is Eddie Murphy in it?
no.
No, but they have updated with like some of the ghosts and stuff.
The
are
animatronics
updated.
are better. The projections of it are better. One ride I can't wait to go on because it's been closed the last 2 times I've been to Disney is Thunder Mountain. They completely
Yeah, I
overhauled
just
the
heard they
ride.
revamped
Go
it.
look at I think it's on Disney's
'Cause I used to
Facebook
be on-
page or
yeah.
something. The video of it, it looks fucking amazing.
You know what ride really disappointed me last time I was at Disney World?
What?
Space Mountain. Because when I was 13 years old to Disneyland, I went on Space Mountain like 7 times because we had one of those little deals where we
It
got to go in
reopened on March
before
17th. Sorry to interrupt. but-
before they opened up, so we got to go in before there were too many people in the park.
Sure.
And so I went on Space Mountain and I was able to go on Space Mountain like 5 times in a row. And then I went back a couple more times throughout the day and it was like the best ride ever. I was like, yes. And then when we were at Disney World, I was like, oh, sweet Space Mountain. I was like, yes, I'm going on this. I no longer fit in Space Mountain. Like I was seriously scared for my knees the entire ride. My knees were sticking out the side of the car and I'm like, I'm going to lose my kneecaps in this ride. I could not enjoy the ride because I was terrified that my knees were going to get chopped off on the side of the ride. So I was very disappointed because all of a sudden I'm like, I remember this being so awesome when I was 13 years old, but now
Well, that would
I'm
be a
6
whole
foot
other
6
issue.
and I
it looks a
don't
lot
fit.
faster now.
It feels faster. I mean,
I'm just watching it's a point of view video. So it just, I don't know, for some reason it seems faster, but
I don't know what it is. I think it's just the point of view that they do on it,
Yeah.
but it looks really cool, and some of the stuff they're doing with it, just the way they fixed it up. It's still the classic ride, it seems like, but it might actually scare you more than the fear of losing your hands at that one part.
yeah. Oh, I want to go to Disneyland so bad.
Come along next week.
Oh,
It's a
man,
lot.
I wish I could.
Well, it's a lot better than their updates to the Matterhorn. They actually got a real live Yeti, and the thing broke out, and now it's loose.
I love the Matterhorn.
Fuck the updates to the Matterhorn, actually.
I haven't been to the Matterhorn since the updates.
You used to be able to pretty much, you sat with another person, got way too intimate with them than you could ever want to be.
I loved that
you were
aspect.
all up in them. Now everyone sits separately.
Oh, really?
And it's just like, it's depressing.
Raise your hand.
Like,
yes,
I
that
came
seems
here
to be
for
the problem.
physical human
How am I supposed
contact.
to get a hand job while we're going on the Matterhorn? That's the whole thrill ride right there. If they can make me come before I see the Yeti.
Oh my god!
That's a game we play. We go on the Matterhorn. She gives me a hand job, and I see
you
if I
get
can
to
come
see
before the Yeti.
It's called the Yeti Sploosher.
Yeah.
You get to see
Because the
Yeti
idea
twice.
is you have it in your hand, ready to go, and when you do see the Yeti, you fling it at him.
The problem is it doesn't fling off your hand because it just sticks.
You gotta practice, man.
Well,
Practice. You gotta.
And
whip
you
that
get to
shit.
see the Yeti twice. Half the time we're on the Matterhorn, but when it's over, I just went down Splash Mountain.
Yeah, you clean up, easy peasy.
I think I just found new jokes for this week.
Speaking of this weekend and jokes, what is this that you keep referring to, Steve-O?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Steve-O has gotten back into stand-up comedy, bitches. That's right, you little faggots.
Whoa, dude!
Well, that
It really escalated quickly. It really got out of hand fast.
took a turn.
I'm like, I just wanted you to plug your show and like inspire people to actually show
know,
up, and
well,
you're like,
this-
"Fuck you all, you sons of bitches!"
Cool, man. Way to get
I
people to
hate
come to
you.
the show.
Well, okay.
Suck a bag of dicks, come to my show.
This is what I was going with next. See,
What?
I said that word, and I figured people would be like, I'm alarmed now and everything. I'm going to go to his show now because last time I was nice about it. I was like, hey, you guys come out if you can make it. And then a lot of people are like, I'm so coming. I'm bringing 1 million friends. I just found a bus full of like pedestrians. We're going to show up. And then like they text me 5 minutes after I just got done with the set. I forgot. So I figure if I give them abuse this time, they might be like, you know what, fuck that guy. I'm going to go to a show. I'm going to try to heckle him.
well,
And
the
then
rage
they won't be able
sticks
to do
in
it.
your memory better than actual
Yeah, than being nice. But okay, just to be fair, no offense to everybody I know. I actually never use that word. In fact, I was actually looking for a huge pack of cigarettes. That's why I use that word.
I thought you were looking for a bundle
Which
of
is funny
sticks.
because if you guys listen
know,
to
so-
Long Box Guys, I just talked about how much the gays, if the Bryan Singer thing happened and everything like that, but you guys probably didn't listen to it. So
No, not yet. But I do know about the Bryan Singer thing.
You're
'cause
not
I
on
wanted
the
to bring
network,
it up.
so you were off the hook. This is the
Okay.
first time you're hearing about it. So we do the comedy showcase in stand-up Scottsdale. It's going to be hosted by Michael Turner. Of course, myself and also Kevin Elliott will be doing sets along with a bunch of other comics. So go on, check us out. It's going to be at 7:30. It's $10 to get in. You don't have to buy drinks if you don't want to. It's a great time to come out, and I think it's over by 9. So
Yeah, it's pretty quick. The time that we went out there, they had a lot of. It's a lot of comedy packed into a fairly short amount of time. It's only a couple hours, but you get a bunch of different comics come up there. They each do, what do they give you, like 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Yeah, so you come up there, you do your 5 minutes, and then you're done. And they bring, Michael comes out, keeps people going, and then they bring the next person out, and it's boom, boom, boom. And so even if somebody sucks, which when we went there was like one guy who was not good.
Yeah,
and then everybody else
Matt
was pretty good.
When Matt and our unofficial intern Sammy went, there was a couple of bombers. And it's not that the material wasn't bad or anything. That is just like I tell a lot of people, is like a lot of people can write really good stuff, they just don't know how to deliver it yet. And it could also just be this is the first time they're testing stuff out. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Go on and check it out, and hopefully, I promise Matt and Sammy, since they're both going again, I need new material. So Matthew actually told me not to do impersonations. He thinks that's the worst part of my comedy ever.
Wow.
I didn't say that.
You're like-
what the fuck, dude?
Like, don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it.
Jeez,
No, I'm
man.
just kidding. No, but yeah, hopefully I have a new joke. So.
Cool. So everybody should head on. If you're in the Phoenix metro area, head on up to Stand Up
Are you going this
Scottsdale.
time?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
I can't make any guarantees
No,
because I
that's
know we
fine.
got something going on that night. I'm not.
Well,
even
I was just
sure.
asking because I got to put someone else on camera duty. Matthew was so gracious enough to record my first set, so
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I was going to come last time, and then our fucking house flooded, so that was not
No,
my
I know.
fault. But this time, I really don't know whether or not I can make it. So
No,
I'm not
okay.
going to say that I'm going to be there and then not show up. I'm going to say I'm not sure.
No,
Dude, quit backpedaling.
I'll put it this
Sorry.
way. No. This is the thing. You
Or fuck you, I'm not coming.
No, you were like, you know what? You were like this. You were like, I had a flood, and you showed me. I saw the picture on Facebook. I'm like, holy crap! My buddy apologized to me. He's like, dude, I'm so sorry. We went to the hospital, me and my girlfriend, because we weren't sure. I'm like, did she have their baby, which they actually had just last week?
Right.
But it was just like. I was like, no, you're fine. The other people that I was talking about were the people
fell
that-
asleep.
Yeah, where I fell
7
asleep.
o'clock on a Sunday, really?
I forgot.
Come on.
It was like, but those were the ones that kept telling me I'm bringing a shit ton of people.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's why if I invite you on Facebook and you're not sure, you're going, just hit maybe. If you don't show up, I'm not going to be pissed. Just don't say yes.
Did you see the? I saw a fun infographic on Facebook the other day. It said how Facebook invites or how Facebook event invites actually work, and it said going. I'll probably come unless something better comes up. Maybe I'm not coming unless nothing better comes up. And then not going, fuck you, who are you? Why did you send me this? And then that does not respond. I didn't even see this.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's pretty accurate. So, what else we got going on besides fucking Disneyland and all that?
Well,
shit?
why
I
don't we
wanna go
talk
so bad.
about you guys are doing a panel and also you got your own podcast.
Yeah, why don't we? Since we don't have the rest of our panel mates here, we won't get too far into that until after that.
It's about
after the
Star
break.
Trek.
Yeah, after the break. Specifically, it's about time travel within the Star Trek universe. It ought to be a lot of fun.
So if we travel
yeah.
through time
yes,
and
yeah,
there's
um,
a paradox, can we
Uh-huh.
see
What?
ourselves?
I'm confused.
How?
You lost me.
You aren't
You ended
wearing
your sentence like 4 times already. I don't know what you're trying to say to me.
red shirt.
No, I will not use Priceline. Fuck that shit. I'm not bidding. I
You-
want to know the price before I agree to pay.
price is-
Fuck Priceline. I'm sorry.
It's great. It's fantastic. It's perfect.
All right. So, but we'll talk about that a little bit when we come back from break, because we'll talk about the socially awkward question, which has to do with time travel shows and things like that. But before we go to break, we've got a few minutes. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Constantly Calibrating and your whole thing that you've got going on there?
Okay.
Yes. I'm so glad he did it again.
I don't even know.
I
what the hell's-
wanted to do some stuff too.
I don't know. I'm just.
Was it 4 snaps in a Z form? Or 3? I guess it's 4, right?
It's
Dude, don't worry about it.
it's something. Yeah, 3.
I'm going to put you
It
on
has to
mute
be
real
4,
soon. Let him
right?
do his thing.
Just,
I mean,
just do one, dude. Fucking aggression. Go ahead, dude.
I don't even know where the hell I am anymore. No, Constantly Calibrating. Been doing it for a couple of years. We went through a lot of growth changes with our podcast, and we are completely changing our site right now. I'm just going to tell anyone who goes to it. It's constantlycalibrating.com. It's kind of shit right now.
I know how that is, man.
It's it's an old design, and we're going to have something new rolled out sometime during the summer. I don't really know when, but we're ramping up for our 100th episode.
Right on.
Nice,
We just put out number 93's past Wednesday, and we would do this new format now where we just essentially talk a little news, whatever nerd pop culture stuff happened to come up in the last 48 hours. And then it's either a debate, a discussion, or an interview, depending if actually we get people to come on the show. And like this past week, we discussed the 25th anniversary of the Nintendo Game Boy and what it meant to us and the experiences. And 4 of us, we have 3 on the podcast at any given time. It's good stuff. We also do a YouTube channel, youtube.com/concalpod. And that is just your usual Let's Plays and things like that. We're trying to get our groove. We're shortening our videos. They used to be way too long, and we're nobody right now. So who the hell is going to... Yeah.
We've been wanting to do that with Arcade Bros as well, but I just think you still get an adapter thing for...
It's good. Look into, depending what your setup is, look into an Elgato.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's, you just literally need
Well, what it is it's a gaming console and a TV.
But
that's what my setup is.
It's good. It's just a little box. You hook up via HDMI. It's just a pass-through. It's totally simple. It's a little slow in the actual program sometimes.
Okay.
And we have lost complete videos before, but that's true of just about anything you use. But we put out videos. It's good time. We just try to essentially just do a podcast, but while betraying each other. And I don't know, Grand Theft Auto, or I think the other day we put out like a video in Kerbal Space where we tried to build a rocket that looked like 2 dicks and take off, and then halfway through less than halfway through we forgot that what we were doing, and it just went to shit. But we're experimenting.
Could we do one playing the Amazing Frog?
I would love to do one.
That would be awesome.
Well, basically, some of the videos I want to do, like my brother and I, we would play like Left 4 Dead or like Zombie Pod games, and then I would sit there doing a Christopher Walken's impersonation, so it'd be like The Walking Dead, and then be like walking around, be like, "Oh, there's my friend Carl. Oh, he's not looking too well. Why are you biting me? Knock it off!" Just random stuff like that. And the one we came up with Backseat Gaming, because I was playing Mega Man 2, and he was sitting in behind me while I'm playing this, and I'm trying to remember like, okay, what do I use on these bosses or whatnot? And he'd be like, "Oh, you use this." And I'm like, "It's not working." He's like, "Yeah, because I lied." I'm like, "You're a dick." So it's just like back and forth. I'm like, and then when I died, I'd be like, "Yeah, I saw you dying like an hour ago because you suck." And it's just like, just randomness. But
that's a cool. I like that idea though. That's a really.
Yeah, it needs some tweaking, but it was just funny because like,
note to self: stealing this.
Damn it! What are you always telling me about saying new ideas on the show?
Look for Backseat Gaming on Constantly Calibrating next month. Nah. But, yeah.
With guest appearance.
But,
so,
that's cool, though. Yeah, but Matt and I were huge gamers. He just finally got his Xbox 360, so...
Oh, yeah. I just, recently. And I still haven't, played it. Really,
I know. Yeah,
I need to add. I know. I forgot. I totally fucking forgot.
I hope you're like
the $4.99.
Dude, it's 75 years of Batman right now.
Hey, it also works for Amazon Prime.
I think you missed it.
The only thing I got in the house,
dude.
I did. It was over on the 21st because I went back and was like, "Oh crap, I got to go do this." And it was like
sick, twisted.
Yeah, I really wanted to get that for $5. I was like, "Yeah."
Eric, maybe if you paid a little more attention, you could then be playing Batman.
I actually really am planning to maybe do some gaming this weekend.
Ooh.
That's my night plan. Although that may have been waylaid by Hearthstone. I don't know yet. We'll find out.
Hearthstone, dude. Hearthstone? Are you kidding me? I'm just kidding.
Matt, it's okay. He's
a
noob.
Yeah, you noob. Then we can play.
That's hurtful.
And we can battle each other.
Yeah, I need to jump on that still.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Have you played it?
Oh yeah, I did the beta of it. I don't do trading card games all that much. I'm terrible, and B, I'm really terrible. So I played it, really loved it, and then just forgot to ever play it again. I keep meaning to though. But
yeah, so I'm a total console gamer. So the fact that I'm actually doing something on like my computer, I don't know. I'm just like, oh my god, like
it's a fascinating. Well, I just built a new PC.
Did you?
Like 3 months ago? So shifted from. It's amazing. The Xbox One came out, and then I built a new PC, and I went from a total console gamer to a PC gamer immediately.
What are you playing on PC?
I mean, right now, I am playing the game where you sit there, you look at all the shit you installed from Steam, and you have a massive panic attack because you don't know what to play.
You're like, another
Yeah, I
fucking
saw you.
Humble
That's a
Bumble.
Fun game.
I have like 2 games.
Best part
on my
is you
Steam
always
account
win.
that I haven't played. Like I played a little bit of Borderlands 2, even though I have it on the console. And it's funny because I'm trying to play with the mouse and everything. And I'm all like, wow, I suck at this. And then I go back to the console. I'm like, I am phenomenal at this game.
Yeah.
And then I downloaded just because I wanted to play Days for the zombie thing. And then like I haven't touched Steam in like ages.
Have you been playing Elder Scrolls Online at all?
No, I was in the couple of rounds of closed beta, and I just found it dull, honestly.
Really?
My brother said the same thing. Yeah.
What I keep hearing from a lot of people in my like group of friends is they all thought the same thing, that was dull, but they ended up it's Elder Scrolls, so they dropped the money, they bought it, and like, you know what? Somehow it's better now, and I cannot put my finger on it. And maybe it's just the beta, everyone being crushed together versus a game launch.
Yeah, my brother was talking about it. The biggest problem he had was them letting you remember, like the guy, every time you go for a quest, it's like, in Skyrim, we have the Elder. It's like every single person had to remind you what game you were playing. It's like, yeah, I know. I'm in the beta.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, him and I are debating on getting it for the console when it comes out in June.
Yeah.
I'll probably do it.
No, I want to
Actually,
do it too.
I don't think I'm probably going to do it. I'm going to do
You're
it.
gonna do it?
Yeah,
No, I want
of course.
to. We got it. I want a game with you, man. With
Yeah.
that, I want to just kick some major butt.
A lot of people want to game with me.
Play on a
And then-
Thursday.
and then you just
if you
be
want to
angry.
beat him,
I'm
play on a
interested.
Thursday.
I just met you, and I'm
Then-
totally
Dude, let's-
into it.
Then you,
I'm all about
then you
gaming
just
with
be
anybody.
angry at
dude.
me, just going like, "Why are you so good?"
I know. Steve, wait up for me.
No, he was
Dude,
watching.
I'm trying to forge some wooden sword. Just wait up. God damn, dude.
No, he was watching me play.
Stick in here, dragon
What
bone
the-
armor.
wait. What game are you playing where you're forging wooden swords?
Elder
Because
Scrolls
I'm
Online.
never playing that game. I am never playing a game that says forging wooden swords. Fuck that shit. I'm out
Hey.
So
already.
you're not gonna
I'm
play
done.
So,
Fuck that.
So you never play the original Legend of Zelda?
You don't forge a wooden sword.
What
the old
the
man
fuck?
did, and he shoots fucking laser beams.
That it's not a wooden fucking sword. It's a
Dude.
laser sword.
That
Leave
beats
it
my
alone,
joke
man.
I was going for by
Anything
1,000.
happens
So
in
well
the
done,
land
sir.
What?
So anything happens in the land of Hyrule.
Okay, that's fine.
You've never seen? Have any of you guys seen Legend of Neil?
Legend of who?
Former roommate showed me a couple of episodes, but it did nothing for me.
Oh, I thought it was great, especially the second episode. He's all like, "Oh yeah, your sword shoots laser beam. Not such a piece of crap sword now, is it?" Oh, the old man makes the entire thing.
You can build it, you can carve it, you can put it together, but don't say you fucking forge a wooden sword because that's bullshit and I can't. They
did it in Game of
hurts
Thrones
my
last week.
brain. They didn't forge a wooden sword.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. I used the wrong terminology. My
They
fault.
forged
We're
a
making
sword.
basically we're making jokes because Matthew was watching me play Rayman Legends the other.
By the way, are you guys caught up on Game of Thrones right now?
No, I need to borrow.
shit, dude.
Actually,
Of
Matt
course.
Are
was
you caught up on Game of Thrones?
I was gonna borrow
Close
Matt's
yours
thing.
for a
I was gonna
second.
give you-
Holy fuck, dude! Seriously, right next to the fucking body? Are you fucking kidding me?
It's not
Yeah.
like that in the book. I mean,
Holy crap!
there is right in that situation, but the specifics of
right
it.
the fuck there.
I know.
It's so fucked up.
I was so
I'm done.
into it. I was
You
like,
can open
yeah,
yours
dude,
again.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I can't.
I tried not to spoil
My
it, like
pants
for
were
real.
off, and, you
I
know,
was like,
But like
the
when
wife's
you get to
unhooking
that
her
point,
bra,
you'll
and
be
we're
like,
I was like, let's rewind.
"There's a lot of fucked up shit that happens in that show."
I know, man.
That was-
Facebook buying Oculus, dude. That's fucked.
Yeah, I know, man.
Right?
Oh fucking hell, man! Did you hear the Facebook's going to buy Instagram?
Yeah, games of what the fuck? Really, man.
Have you played Don't Starve?
Oh yeah, actually only a little bit. My wife's really into it.
Really? I want to play that.
Yeah, I
game.
heard that's pretty good.
I play that
It's
game
well, it's one of
every
those
day,
cases where I was playing
then I
it,
go have lunch.
and I'm like, completely obsessed
about
with
to say, it doesn't
trying
look
to do
it.
it properly, trying to play the game properly, do everything in the exact order, so I survive.
Yeah.
And then I started watching her play, and she's just actually doing this crazy thing. She's having fun, like she's actually just having
So
fun.
is she
playing.
is she technically surviving longer than you, or
No, it's just I turned into a backseat gamer and started yelling at her
Oh,
that she's
yeah,
not
yeah.
doing everything correctly, and then it's just now there's a black spot on that game in my life.
Have you, okay, now to be honest, now that it is becoming a term, great hashtag
Backdoor gamer.
backseat gamer.
I like Backdoor Gamer better.
Backdoor
Actually,
Gamer.
that sounds like a lot of fun. Like, see if you can keep your concentration. Like you're like,
But has that
whoa,
ever?
easy there. Don't go that deep when I'm fighting a boss.
Has
okay?
that ever happened to you where you're watching someone play and you've already played the game and you're just like you want so much to like say something?
It's called kibitzing. It's been
Or-
around since solitaire days. It's
Really?
not a new thing. No. I
never
remember
had
on
that?
Windows 3.1
Where
playing
I-
solitaire and having my grandma walk by behind me and be like, "Oh, you should put that 5 on that 6 there."
Oh no, you don't say anything, but you just sit there like
But you want to. Yeah, you're
But
like,
you're sitting there going like, why do you suck at this so much?
but don't you see that 5 goes on the 6? How can you not see that?
I've always
Well, I've been there.
See, I was the person who had to be player 1, not because I was obsessed with playing the game, but because I wanted to maintain friendships and family relationships, and I knew that if someone else was player 1, I would lose my shit and start screaming at them for being an idiot. And I have problems, and I'm aware.
No,
That's why I like the old school games. So were 2-player, you had one person played, then the other person played, then the next person played, then the next person played. That's what
You're
saved
not
my
gonna like it
relationship
when we-
with my brother, I think.
You're not going to like it when we bust out the Mario Kart Wii. When that
Oh, Mario Kart's a different story altogether. Mario Kart, fuck everybody else in the room. This is my shit. And I'm going to destroy
you really
everybody.
want to go down that road, bro?
As long as you don't blue shell me. If I'm way the fuck ahead of you, you blue shell my ass, oh my God.
Okay,
you don't
first
even want
off,
to know the kind of wrath
first
I
off, the
will
only way you're
bring down
ahead
you.
of me is if I lapped you.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. You
I'll
don't
put it this
understand.
way. No.
The only game I ever played on the Wii was bowling and Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, on the Wii.
So, yeah, that's what
On
I'm saying.
the Wii.
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Where else are we going to play Mario Kart?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the original on the Super NES, which
Well,
I
I
still
had that
own.
too,
Oh, do you want
but-
you want to check that out?
Yeah, of course,
if you want, if you
64.
actually
I'm talking
pull
about the newer one.
You want to pull out my game save file on that? Oh yeah, I got every gold trophy in that bitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
gold
me too.
trophies.
Yeah. You know, the mirror levels on the Wii one? Oh, yeah. Those are hard.
Oh, you really want to go?
Yeah.
Like, I'll put it this way: you kick my ass.
I have
with
a
My
my
Wii
question.
hadn't broken
that's
down.
fine.
I'd be all
I got
over
a question for our guest on the show. Guys,
shit.
gentlemen.
Sorry,
Where did I come in? What?
sorry.
So, what consoles do you have? Or
Xbox One and PS3 in the living room, Xbox 360, my computer, and that's all. It's pretty much hooked up. But
Yeah.
I have access to pretty much everything going back to the Atari still in my
Solid,
house.
man.
So, but
That's
I mean,
cool.
the only thing I
You have
don't.
the one with the keyboard?
I actually don't. I don't
the
know. It hasn't-
Commodore
it hasn't been
64?
hooked up.
Amateur. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but the only older console I actually really play anymore is the Super Nintendo. I whip out about every 2 to 3 years to play Super Mario RPG Legend: The Seven Stars.
Yes.
solid, man. That's a good one.
You did the weird fist bump thing.
How do you like that?
Bad
How do you
enough
like
that it's
Xbox
an
One?
air fist bump, but it's like you weren't even both up at the same time.
No, it ruined me.
At least one of you wasn't like this.
I was
Hey, that's Matthew and I's secret friend handshake.
I was one step below being an Xbox fanboy because I could accept criticism, so I wouldn't consider myself a fanboy. But I was totally obsessed with the Xbox. Got the one, and I own maybe 4 or 5 games for it. I don't play anything on it.
Really?
I don't even keep my gamer tag signed in anymore because the Kinect started freaking out. It always asks me for a hug. It's a weird. There's this like thing if you like the
Xbox, I feel betrayed.
but it's
all I
like
ever
hands appear on the side of it. And I think it's like telling you, hey, you can interact. But it would just do that randomly when we're watching a show, and it's like you're too demanding, Xbox. I'm not ready for this our relation to get to this level. But then also, whenever I had a ginger ale bottle, it would also like pull the hand up.
Oh,
But
really?
if I actually tried to interact with my hand,
You can turn that off.
sure.
I think mine is off.
I just turned the Kinect off in the end, but now it doesn't auto sign me in, so I'm never signed in.
No, I mean you can turn off the hand gestures.
Well, fuck you. I don't know.
So you're
Do I- do
just
I-
watching
do I
a
look
show or
like-
something like
do I
that,
look
and the
like I do
Xbox
gaming
demands
stuff?
a hug in the middle.
I mean, more or less. More or less, that's what it does.
Josh, please hug me.
I mean, that's what we always kind of thought.
Why
it
don't
was.
you
Some
love me
fucked
anymore?
up shit you guys are into, man. I'm just saying.
I really want to play, but when I got the whole PC, the PC up and running,
Yeah.
I liked being in front of the PC, and then I had my 360, my old one, sitting beside it, and it just kind of became a case of, do I sit on the couch or do I just stay in my office where I can work and game at the same time?
Yeah.
And I really want to do the one, and I'm probably getting Watch Dogs for it, even though everyone's trying to talk me into getting it for the PC. No, I'm getting it no matter what.
I like that little
You
Facebook app on
I'm like,
the Watchdog Facebook thing. Have
I'm
you
on
seen
the
that?
fence with that game. Like, it looked really good when it
I'm
was
gonna
coming
get it.
out, and then like
Have you
all of a
checked out
sudden the
the
new
Facebook thing?
screenshots were coming out, and I was like, why does it look like shit?
If you go to the Watchdog
They hyped it
Facebook
too
thing, it
much
like
too
goes
early.
through like
That's
your
what I
friends list and
thought,
everything,
too,
and it like
yeah.
tells you like
I hate
these are
when
the
they do that
friends-
with games.
this is your friends that you.
Hold on. There's like 2 conversations
Yeah.
going on.
But
Right?
we're all
interacting
about
across
Watchdog though.
I understand that, but the people listening are probably like, what? So
It's all about us.
what do you? Okay, what are you talking about? Facebook Watchdog.
Facebook. Just go to the Watchdog
Watchboard.
thing on Facebook and check it out.
Okay.
I'm done. But it's cool.
Graphics shit look early something.
Yeah. No, like
Totally.
I'm probably gonna get it just because I don't have anything really for the 360. I think I have about like same with you, like maybe 4 games right now for it. So basically, and then 2 of the games I actually bought just because I wanted to replay them on the newer system, which Rayman Legends and the Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just like I was debating on getting Assassin's Creed 4 again just because I like playing those games. I was just like just to have something.
Yeah,
but-
I got it.
That's
but
the
I
only
didn't
thing
play
I
it on
played.
360.
Only thing I played through on the one pretty much, and I got halfway through. What was it, Freedom Cry, and then I forgot to keep playing. That's like the best way. I loved it, and then I just stopped playing.
Okay, did you have the problem that I had?
What's that?
Okay, so I beat Freedom Cry, but the problem I had with it, I was all like, I just tell him, I was like, I had my first racist moment in this game. And he's like, oh, God, what happened? I'm like, it wasn't anything bad. It was more the fact that, like, I'm going to do missions. Like, help me, I'm caught again. I'm like, I just freed you. Could you just stay free for like 5 minutes? Could you do that?
Oh, brilliant. No, I can't say that happened to me specifically.
That was about it. Like, everyone's like, oh, that was your racist moment? I'm like, yeah, it's just, I'm like, I just saved you. Just stay saved.
Have you played Titanfall?
I did the beta for it, and like that was our big hype thing. We were gonna do a lot of videos for the channel for it, and super hyped on it. But we played it for maybe like 12 hours in one day,
And then you were done.
and we were done with the game. I think it's one of the best things. But I played that at the GameStop Expo last year, and it was my most anticipated game. It went from nothing to most anticipated, and then after the beta, I was like, okay, I played the game. I'm done.
Yeah.
And we put out like 4 or 5 videos of it, and I'm like, well, I don't want to pay money for this anymore. Although Amazon's deal they had a couple days ago for like $38.
Yeah,
I
it was pretty
so tempted.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I ended up just doing the combo deal where it came with it. So I was just like, yeah, I'll just do that. Because it was like $50 cheaper than the original Xbox. And then it was like, then you get a game. So I was like, all right.
That's a great idea.
Well, I will say that like it's getting better. Like when it first came out, it was like okay, but the updates that they're doing, granted, you know, they did a lot of backpedaling, and they're
Don't even get me started on that shit.
they're slowly going along and making everything right. But after each update that they do, in my opinion, it's gotten a lot better, and it really makes the system a lot more beneficial.
I like the system. It's just a case of I've never regretted getting a system at launch before. I think I've done that for most of the last console generation,
PlayStation 3.
and maybe the previous one. I didn't. That was one of the few I did not get at launch, and I'm still happy about that to this day. But it's the first time I've truly regretted getting a system at launch, and I think it's a great system. And I don't think the PS4, by the way, it's not like one or the other. I think that would have been a terrible choice as well.
No, you sound like me. Like, I don't classify myself as a fanboy. I classify myself as a gamer, and this is actually what I put on Arcade Bros as well. Is like, I want to play everything. I want to play it on tablet. I want to play it on PC. I want to play it anywhere I can get my hands on it. I'm going to play it. So yes, I got an Xbox One guaranteed. I'm probably going to get a PS4.
Oh yeah.
Right now, both these consoles, it didn't matter which one you got at launch, because they don't, like, right now the only 2 exclusive games out for both systems really is Titanfall for Xbox One and Infamous. In which, to be honest with you,
Forza,
Rise, I don't know how good
Dead
Rise
Rising
is.
3.
How's Dead Rising 3 though?
That was good.
It's good. I haven't since the 13 gigabyte update came out. I haven't updated it.
We filmed 2 videos for our channel and
it's
never
fun,
touched
though.
it
I
again.
played the demo and I absolutely loved it. So I just didn't like the fact that they're doing now what Nintendo does with demos, where they say you can only play it this many times.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
It's kind of a bummer that they have select demos for games, because like Trials Fusion just came out. Trials Fusion just came out. I really want to play that, but I would like to play a demo for it before I actually spend the.
so they don't do trials anymore like they did with the 360.
Right. But they do it on select games. Like you can get a trial of Marvel superheroes, and you can get a trial of like.
So now they're going down the route of
NBA
PlayStation 3.
Live 14.
Because PlayStation 3 did that. And this is the thing that like I always make fun of the PlayStation 3 just because I absolutely love the PlayStation 2. I thought the PlayStation 2 was a phenomenal system.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it was awesome. It was hands down probably the best system that came out during that time period between the Xbox and the GameCube. I was like, it was a great system.
Played DVDs like a champ.
You get
Yeah, for
you
sure.
get hyped up for PlayStation 3, and they just drop the ball on that system.
Oh, yeah.
Like big time.
Well, I mean, that first controller we got originally, the original 6-axis, was like the most. It was just the crappiest controller,
Oh,
and it actually made you realize that the
dual-
side by side dual shocks,
Yeah.
the 6 weren't just that great of a thing, and particularly when it came out. And we also had the 360 controller, which is arguably one of the best controllers ever made. I don't care if you're a PlayStation fanboy. it's just comfortable.
Okay, I say this. Like, you've ever tried to play a corridor shooter on a PlayStation controller? It is horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Xbox, for some reason, they have it set up, even with the Wii U, with the new they put their joysticks up here, but they use the trigger buttons for your guns. Like, I was playing even the Zombie U on that thing, and it works like a charm. It's not like, because that's the biggest problem. Because I was asking people, I'm like, okay, you're playing Killzone, the new Killzone on the PlayStation 4. They actually made triggers. Do you use the triggers? And they're like, no, you still use the top. I'm like, why? Why are we still using that? Those should be for grenades and other benefits.
Which is weird, too, because, like, they actually have the concaving now triggers on the
DualShock 4.
So
I just don't like. To me, I'm like, look, I'll play any other game.
And it feels really comfortable.
Like, I'll play any other game on the PlayStation 4 and 3, but I will not play a corridor shooter because the controller sucks for it. Like, hands down. Like, I'm not even trying to be mean about it.
No,
like, it's a comfort. Like, don't get me wrong. PlayStation was smart and kept the controller the same exact up until the 4. Like, because now you're like, all right, I know the controls. Any game I can jump into. But you play a corridor shooter on that thing, it's a piece of crap.
Yeah, totally.
Well, let's cut to break. We'll get your gamer tag, and
I'm going to get him on arcade.
We'll all do that stuff. But let's go ahead and cut to break, and we'll come back and do the question of the week.
All right.
Cool.
I wish she'd get a seat, but she only cares when she's got the time. And I fret so much about her loving. I wish she'd let me be, but her destiny's got us intertwined. And it isn't really my fault. I get a shiver when I see her with those other guys, wearing the jacket I bought. I can't help but lose my temper, and I don't know why. I get jealous, but I'm too cool to admit it. When the fellas talk to my girl, I ain't with it. I get jealous, but I'm too cool to admit it. When the fellas talk to my girl, I ain't with it. 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 What is she thinking? Too much uncertainty. Why can't she give some sort of sign? You know, and I know a thing or two about loyalty. Ooh, but that girl don't pay no mind. So it isn't really my fault. I get a shiver when I see her with those other guys, wearing the jacket I bought. Oh, I can't help but lose my temper, and I don't know why. I get jealous, but I'm too cool to admit it. When the fellas talk to my girl, I ain't with it. I get jealous, but I'm too cool to admit it. When the fellas talk to my girl, I ain't with it. 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 From her loving, I wish she'd get a seat, but she only cares when she's so inclined. And I fret so much about her loving. I wish she'd let me be, but her destiny's got us so intertwined. Back in 2011, I decided to not let this play with my mind. But when them boys from out of town, they come back around, I feel like committing a crime. Yeah, I get jealous, but I'm too cool to admit it. When the fellas talk to my girl, I ain't with it. I get jealous, but I'm too cool to admit it. When the fellas talk to my girl, I ain't with it. I get jealous, but I'm too cool to admit it. When the fellas talk to my girl, I ain't with it. I get jealous, but I'm too cool to admit it. When the fellas talk to my girl, I ain't with it. She's as cold as a stone, and she hides in the shadows of an empty road. I tried to break her, but she couldn't be broke, and we walked together on this empty road. But I need a lover, not just another, not just somebody to spend the night. You want my reasons? I couldn't tell you, and if I did, it wouldn't ease your mind. Pretty girls born in the 90s, they don't know much of 85. They're alive, I'm barely breathing, wanna remember what that feels like. I need a lover, not just another, not just somebody to spend the night. Don't need an answer, don't need a reason. Things go apart, baby, that's alright. Walking on empty streets, 'cause they're filled with the faces of people I never meet. I'll run through the valleys between buildings and concrete. All I hear are the echoes where there once was a heartbeat, beating. Time just keeps on slipping away. I can feel the hands of the clock tick, tick, ticking away. But it's something more than my mind slowly giving away. But we've got so much time to think about yesterday. Just thinking of yesterday. And she said, stop. You know you left me up dancing. You know how to find me. You take me away. What's your idea of happiness and your heroes in your life? Now there's something I want to tell you before you walk away. Time brings me to another day. ticking in my head won't stop. Slowly giving away. We've got so much time. Just thinking of yesterday. And she said, you know you left me up dancing. You know how to find me. You take me away. What's your idea of happiness and your heroes in your life? Now there's something I want to tell you before you walk away. I don't know what this happiness will bring, but I'll never let you down. All these thoughts will make you feel king, so lay me down, down. And she said, stop. You know you left me up dancing. You know how to find me. You take me away. What's your idea of happiness and your heroes in your life? Now there's something I want to tell you before you walk away.
And we are back. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out during the break, listening to some jams from Mr. Fro over there, our musical entertainment director. That's your new title here on the Four Eyed Radio Network, musical entertainment
Musicals!
director. You didn't like the word, you didn't like procurement director, which
No,
I thought was
dude.
like really official and like cool sounding.
Matt
You're
and I
like,
are
fuck
going to bust
that.
out some karaoke.
I don't know
too.
what the fuck procurement, dude. It's
It
just
means
like
getting. You get the music.
It really just sounds more like you're the drug dealer for the.
Wow.
I didn't say the music pusher.
Actually, speaking
shit. Maybe I should have left it.
speaking of which, did anyone,
the musical
mention
pimp.
anything about last week's show?
About what? About the show, like the
Yeah,
music
like-
being fucked up halfway through?
No, not the music, just like how everybody was.
No, nobody
No.
said anything.
No.
Whatever.
You ass making bastards.
I don't know. I don't know. If we ever try that particular experiment again, we should do it sans any booze, so we can see if there's actually a difference. Because I didn't feel like I had the beers and I didn't feel any different.
We'll talk to you after the show because
But
Matt
anyway.
and I saw a change, and not a good one.
You guys try to get me all mellow, and then you brought up this fucking guy over and over.
How do you
again.
feel
I'm like,
about
how the
our friend Frodo Baggins over here?
Wait, what?
He just hates Elijah Woods' face.
I mean,
Here's the thing.
Anyways, we actually have this other thing that's coming on today. So your socially awkward question of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Hold your horses, okay?
First off, I don't have a horse. Well, I do. It's called Do You Even Brony, Bro?
It's time for the socially awkward question of the week. Brought to you by
Brought to you by Amazon.com. That's right, kids. It's your old pal, Adam West. And I'm going to be at Phoenix Comic-Con this year. But before you buy any of my great merchandise, which Fox finally released, you could go to thesasquatch.net and click on the Amazon banner and shop. Do it like you normally do. Quickly, Eric! We must ride the bat poles so we can stop the Joker from destroying the Amazon banner on thesasquatch.net. That's right, kids! Click on that banner and make the Socially Awkward Studios into the Socially Awkward Cave. You see what I did there, old chum?
No, we didn't. But yes, of course. Anyways,
What, you not like it when I do these things?
No, it's fantastic. I just,
You know what? At least I got the information.
the
It's not like a
Joker-
security company that I don't.
son of a bitch.
So worth it.
Son of a whore. Anyways, our question this week, in honor of the fact that we were supposed to have the entire I Hate Temporal Mechanics podcast or panel for Phoenix Comic Con here, but instead we only have 1/3 of it, or 1/4 of it. Sorry, but the second best fourth of it, because I'm the best fourth. Just saying.
Yeah.
So we have the best.
No
we have the best half of the panel here. I'm just kidding.
Are you guys going to have
if you guys are
Q&A at your
listening,
panel? Because I just want to just berate him.
you're like, yes, I have a question. Why is your lead panelist an asshole?
Why are you so old?
I'm gonna cry.
Everyone's like, wasn't he just on the show that you guys did on Friday night?
I'll be up there. Just you guys take this one. I can't handle it. We did ask though, because our panel is going to be on time travel in the Star Trek universe, but we also wanted to find out about what you guys thought about time travel in the universe in general. So we asked, what is your favorite movie or TV show or TV episode or book or video game? Thank you, Stephen, for pointing that one out on the Facebook.
One guy hit me.
I forgot about that one.
No. One guy hit me up. He's like, what about video games? I was like, we can do video games.
It spaced my mind. But yes.
In space, no one can hear you scream.
And
Name that movie.
That's from Alien.
Thank you.
Come on now. I don't game. I watch movies, though. So we asked,
Eric,
what was your favorite time travel story in movies, TVs, books, video games, comic books, whatever it happens to be? And we got some great responses out there on the Facebook page at facebook.com/thesasquatchnet. We also got some answers from our Twitter account over at twitter.com/the Sasquatchnet, surprisingly enough. We even got an answer over on my Instagram. I posted it up on my Instagram.
Yeah,
I used my Instagram today, guys.
I used my Instagram, gang.
Oh no, I saw that.
I used my Instagram.
I saw that.
Aren't you proud of me? Aren't you proud? Matthew, especially? Huh?
Good job.
I'm trying to make it.
Good job, buddy.
I'm working on it. Well,
good job.
But I did, you know what? The fact that I got an answer.
Apparently, Toby wants to go home with you, Matt.
Throwing it up there one day, and I got an answer right away. So I think I will be throwing that question up on the Instagram from now on. So, in fact, I will read the Instagram answer first. A friend of mine, Casey, who is at Casey Colby on the Instagram.
I really thought it was Casey Kasem.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Casey Kasem. She's way hotter than Casey Kasem. Just gotta say.
Single?
No, sorry, dude. And she doesn't even live in Arizona, so don't even worry about it.
Doesn't matter, dude.
Doesn't worry. Don't worry about it.
I have to.
But Casey said Doctor Who, which is obviously a good choice, TV show that handles time travel in such. So good choice there, Casey. Appreciate it. Turning over to Facebook, we got some great answers here, so we're going to go through some of these answers here. First of all, Annabelle Martinez, who has been on the show a couple of times, great friend of the network, great friend of the show. Oh yeah, you know Annabelle?
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, she's fantastic. We'll have to have her on again.
I always try to buy her art. My wife pulls me away from her booth or whatever area. So. She does Mass Effect stuff. I'm a Mass Effect whore, of course. You know.
Yes, we had.
I want to now ask him a question, but I'll wait till these are done.
So Annabelle said,
I'm getting him on Arcade Bros.
Do it, dude. Totally.
Since we did say on the question that it could be time travel or time shift type, basically anything that has to do with time of some sort.
Okay, Xbox, fuck you. Really?
The Xbox. Oh, we said the word Xbox, so it turned on. And it's like
School days 069. I just want a hug.
I can't. No,
it's like all of a sudden it's like
it hasn't asked me that, and I had a shitty week this week, and I'm going to use somebody asking me for a hug.
Xbox, give Steven a hug.
I cannot
do that.
Respond.
It didn't respond.
Hello, school days. Go fuck yourself. You're going to die alone. Oh, come on!
Do not compute.
Did not compute.
The oh yeah gives me more love than that piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Annabelle said the supernatural episode where Sam is stuck seeing Dean die over and over again in increasingly comical ways.
I love that one too.
She said if that is Groundhog Day rules suffice, which I say it's a time shift,
which is funny. I just actually started rewatching Supernatural. I realized I missed a lot of episodes from the first season.
What season is it on now? It's like 12.
No, it's on 9. I think
73. It's
on 9.
9. Okay. Is it good? Is it worth watching all 9 seasons?
I'll put it this way: I love Supernatural. I think like this is what happens though with it. It starts off very dark, very gritty.
Okay.
And it's really good like that. And then
All
they
right.
start doing some really light humor with it. But I think what really happens, though, this is what happened. There was a lot of guys watching Supernatural because it was more of a show for guys. It was
Right.
more like it has
Okay.
a kick-ass car, badass shit going on,
All right.
two brothers kicking
All
some
right.
ass, you know.
Yeah.
You know, me and my brother actually used to do that for a year. We hunt demons for a while. It's a long story. We'll get into that later.
Yeah. Okay.
But then it gets into a point where it's like there's some comical stuff, and it's not like
right.
shitty comical stuff. It's like you know, it's like guy humor. It's really good stuff.
all right.
Felicia Day's in a couple
Fart
of
and dick
episodes.
jokes,
really
right?
good. Yeah, fart and dick
All
jokes.
right, all right.
But I think they started going to a certain part where it's like they noticed women started watching it, and then they started
fucking
doing
hell,
that stuff.
man.
But it didn't lose like its memento from that. So there are like I think a couple of seasons that are kind of like, but overall it's still a good. Like it still has me hooked. It hasn't disappointed me like last season of Lost.
we'll have to check in on Matthew and the Lost countdown here after the socially awkward question of the week.
Okay.
But so that was Annabelle's answer. Now Zeph, my good friend from Critical Care Comics, check them out at criticalcarecomics.org. They deliver comic books to kids in the hospital. I mean, come on. That is a fantastic.
Yeah,
that is a fantastic charity.
If you
Go
think
check them
that's a
out.
horrible charity, you're probably Hitler.
Yeah, exactly. Only Hitler doesn't like Critical Care Comics. Everybody else, even Stalin, likes Critical Care Comics.
Hey, you know what?
Hitler's the only one who doesn't.
Hey, Stalin gave away comics even at the death of his people.
Yeah.
It was for his
you know
cause.
what? And he put them on the trains that ran on time, no matter what. It doesn't matter.
Don't even get into the mechanism.
But Zeph said, first of all, he asked me if I was trying to bait him into admitting that he loved a particular chick flick, because we had actually had this discussion previously when he was helping me frame the fine artwork that is going to be given away at our Comic-Con panel on Friday night, the first full day of Comic-Con this year. Come check us out at 10:30 in room 227 North C. At 10:30 p.m. on Friday night, and you could win a fantastic piece of Raven Designs art.
I almost did the Ghostbusters 2 commercial there where I'm like, wait, what? We're giving away free stuff?
We are!
Tell them, Matthew. What do you mean? The thermos mug and the free balloons for the kids?
No,
That's right.
It's artwork.
Matthew would be my Egon.
Fuck yeah. Go ahead, dude.
Wow. But anyway, so he said, all right, fine, I'll say it. Somewhere in time, which
What, you don't want
evidently
Matthew as Egon?
is more of
good with
a
it.
time-traveling chick flick than even The Time Traveler's Wife. And then he also pointed out...
Wow.
Yeah, I went there.
Wow. That's a
That's a deep pull.
That's a
For those who get
deep
that joke,
pull.
Congratulations.
yeah.
But Zeph also pointed out Quantum Leap. He said specifically the episode The Voyage Home, which I didn't specifically remember because there's a couple of times when Sam lipped into like bits of his own family, so I didn't know which one he was
Like
talking about. I
Sliders?
thought originally he was talking about the final episode. That was a great show, actually. He also pointed out 12 Monkeys, Frequency, and Butterfly Effect. Okay, Zeph, gosh, enough answers? Fuck, man. I'm just
Hey, he
kidding.
can have as
You're
many
cool.
answers as he wants.
No, he's cool. Raven, our great sponsor right here on the network, she said The Time Machine, and she specifically pointed out the newest incarnation of the Time Machine movie, which was not bad, actually. The one with Guy Pearce?
It's not as bad as people seem to always claim it was.
No,
it was a totally serviceable, enjoyable film.
No, here's the thing. If
With
you're
the
a
Murlocs?
huge fan of the book, no movie is going to suffice.
Oh, God, no.
It's not going to work.
Matthew, are you
I
playing that card game?
love the book, but I recognize that that's never going to be made into a proper movie. It's
Oh.
never going to be able to be done.
I'll do it.
And I think that one did a good enough job to make an enjoyable movie that had everything you needed to have. So I don't fault you, Raven, for that choice at all. I think it was a great movie, and thank you for answering.
Did anybody listen to that idiot section where we actually talked about that movie?
The time machine? I must have missed that. I
It was when
I
my dad
admit
was
that I
talking-
am backed
my
up.
My dad was talking about them going to like a retirement community. He's all like, I feel like the Murlocs live there and they're going to come in and just start stealing the old people. And so then we came up with Murloc running for president.
Shit. All right, we got a response from Steve Maston, co-host of the 12A Productions podcast right here on the Four Eyed Radio Network. Check them out every other Wednesday and check out their cool webcasts and all sorts of other stuff they got going on over at 12aproductions.com. But Steve said the first book to come to mind is Michael Crichton's Timeline, which is a freaking phenomenal book. If you've seen the movie and you think, that sucked, it's because it did. because Hollywood cannot fucking make a Michael Crichton movie other than Jurassic Park and make it be any good.
You know
the
what's in
book
Jurassic
is
Park, though?
amazing. Oh, have you seen the bits and pieces and the pictures and stuff leaking from Jurassic World?
But do you know what they
pants.
have in Jurassic Park?
They have dinosaurs, lots of dinosaurs. Yes, we know. But yeah, I totally agree. Timeline was a fantastic book. If you've only ever seen the movie, or if you've never read the book and never seen the movie, skip the movie, read the book.
Gerard
it's
Butler's
fantastic.
in the movie, isn't he?
I don't know, but fucking Paul Walker is in the movie.
Whoa,
So.
fucking Paul, dude, come on.
Fucking Paul Walker.
Rest
I'm sorry,
in
rest
peace,
in peace.
bros.
Yeah, sorry, my
Rest in
bad.
peace, bro.
I forgot.
He was too fast and too furious for this world.
Too soon.
What? What? You would have thought he would have seen his own timeline.
Oh, no, man.
Into the Blue?
No.
I'm out.
We got a response from Nathan Cox, who said, favorite TV show dealing...
Bro, don't even try to gloss over that. His last name is Cox.
Like
Good
COX,
for you,
like
Mr.
the cable
Cox.
company.
Good for
Come
you,
on.
Cox. I want to call him Mr. Cox now.
That's his name. He's Mr. Cox. I'd be like, yeah, call me Mr. Cox. That's my fucking name.
Oh my god, that must be so
Mr.
great in the bed.
Big
That must be
Cox.
so great. That must be so great in the bedroom. What's my name? What's my name? Mr. Cox.
You damn
I'm
right.
trying to break Matthew of the spell he's on.
He's probably playing Hearthstone.
No,
I
I'm
said
not.
that.
Nathan said his
not.
favorite TV show
doing
dealing
it.
with time travel is Doctor Who. For sure, he said specifically for sure. So we know he's serious. Absolutely serious.
Apparently, I got to watch the one season where there's the hot smoking redhead.
We got some random chick named Sammy, might be an unofficial intern here at the Four Eyed Radio Network,
Probably.
who said, mine is also Groundhog Day episode of Stargate, specifically the Window of Opportunity
If you'd
episode.
asked me, I was going to say that exact
We're going to
episode.
get to you. We're
Yeah.
going to get to you. So now you have to think of a different answer. I'm just
I
kidding.
have like
You-
12 things on here.
Oh, no. We get to us too.
Oh, no,
Don't worry.
I believe you.
He's like, I've done my research.
No. Seriously, we're cool. We're cool.
I will cut you.
A friend of mine, Lori Drake, said Somewhere in Time, which I'm not familiar with. Anybody help me out here?
No.
Somewhere in Time. Is this a chick flick we're talking about? Maybe.
Yeah, it's the prequel to Back to the Future.
Is it Land Before Time? Are we talking about dinosaurs here? I don't know.
Dinosaurs, lots of...
Where you know what? The Land Before Time I was waiting for a movie is the one where the meteor finally hits.
That's the dark one.
Yeah.
That's the one that's not for kids.
The movie ends.
Credits.
Yeah.
It just hits, goes black, as they fucking die. Wait, what is this movie rated?
You're like, what the? Like, this movie was like 5 minutes long. I don't even
That
understand.
just reminds me of the
Like,
Family
did I
Guy.
just pay $20 for this?
That just reminds me of the Family Guy episode. Why did all the dinosaurs die? Because you touch yourself at night.
Totally worth it. Lori Drake said Somewhere in Time, and Chris Mills said, I'm going to go with Legacy of Kain for video games.
Ooh, nice.
With the second choice of Soul Reaver. Fucking
good, very
cliffhanger of all cliffhangers, he says.
Yeah, I remember. Oh,
Can you
yeah. Chris
back
Mills,
that up?
he's a good buddy of mine.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I totally.
I don't know
forgot
about the
that
Soul
game.
Reaver.
I'm not into that series, but Justin, who's on the podcast with me, he loves that series. So
I don't think I played a little bit of Legacy of Kain, but I was so big into Soul Reaver. Like I think I got it for like the Dreamcast when it came out, like and I just loved it. I think I liked it because it was by the same people who did Tomb Raider and all that.
Dreamcast. My mom,
Don't
Lucy
diss the
Dewey,
Dream-
said,
Dude,
Dude, I love okay, dude. The Dreamcast to me was like,
and all of a sudden I
your
click
own
it.
home
The
arcade
Dreamcast. Don't fuck with the Dreamcast.
it was ahead of its time. I mean,
Oh,
if
yeah.
that system came out 3 years later, or maybe not even that far.
man.
That
Fucking
would,
Neo Geo.
Sega would still be around as a
Oh
hardware.
yeah,
my God.
definitely.
They just went too quickly.
But yeah, it's such
So
a good
great,
fucking
though.
I'm just fucking around. I just think it's funny. All right.
miss my
My
Dreamcast.
mom, Lucy Dewey, said the Cross Time Engineer.
my wet Dreamcast.
Anybody know what?
Crossed.
What?
Did you say wet dream when I'm talking about my mom's?
No, I
answer?
said wet Dreamcast.
Wow.
First off,
You are desperate, aren't you?
no,
Anyway,
if I would,
No, I'm sorry. This is totally unrelated.
Matt knows if I were desperate, I would have just fucked Cray Cray out there.
This is so this whole time I've been reading. I found this thing on Facebook. It's reasons why people love Dave Grohl.
who the fuck is
doesn't?
Dave Grohl?
Are you fucking kidding me? I just want to reach over the table.
No, wait, hold
Rip.
on.
Dave Grohl. He was
No. I'm going to put it this way. Dave Grohl, the best thing that ever happened in Nirvana was when Kurt
is he
Cobain killed himself.
He's the Foo Fighters guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Dude,
That's all you
don't
had to
say
say.
that.
The Foo Fighters
I
guy.
hate Nirvana. Come
What?
on.
The Foo
dude, I
Fighters
love-
guy.
yeah.
I don't know his name.
I know you
okay,
love.
but no,
okay,
that guy's
first
cool.
off,
That
Matt,
guy's pretty
Matt,
cool.
First off,
I'm gonna
Matt,
give you that.
You love almost every type of music.
Like, I actually like the Foo
And that's
Fighters
not a
stuff,
bad thing.
which is
That's a good
just
thing.
saying something for that
I'm just
genre.
saying, like, I can
So
never.
much talking.
Welcome to the show.
Wow.
Anyways, so I've been reading this. A lot of stuff to read. And then at the very end, there's a fucking advertisement for Hearthstone. I just started cracking up because you guys have been asking me, are you playing your fucking game? But no.
So that's wait, is it Heroes of Warcraft? Is that the right one?
Yeah. Hearthstone,
Okay, just making
Heroes
sure
of
because I've got it on my Google page like separate, so I can pull it up as soon as we're done.
Right on.
Yeah. So does anybody? But that brings us back to the question: does anybody know what the fuck the Cross Time Engineer is?
No.
Not a clue.
All right,
Sounds like a good comic
Mom,
book series.
if you're listening, the fuck. Eric Berry, who is the host of the.
It's a book, I guess, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I got it.
I haven't Googled it yet, so we'll find out.
I just did.
Eric Berry's picking a Power Ranger thing, isn't he?
He is not.
What?
Eric Berry,
He's off the
who
show.
is the host of the Ranger Command Power Hour right here on the Four Eyed Radio Network, as well as the co-host of the Starfleet Escape podcast right here on the Four Eyed Radio Network.
Anger, it seems.
I'm just letting everybody know where you can find these great people and listen to their fantastic shows. He said Doctor Who, actually. So there you go. Evidently,
All right, Eric
three for
Berry.
Was what?
3 for who then so far?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a lot of who's.
my beautiful wife Amy, she said, "Does
it
the fifth
Whoville?
element count?" Now I want to get a
the
vote
what?
here. The fifth element. She thinks that because the fifth element herself was transported from the past to the future in the movie, this somehow this.
Would that? But then
I was stretching the bounds.
Then wouldn't
of-
Terminator count?
Terminator does count because it's directly time travel.
Terminator totally counts. But
Terminator definitely counts. She did give me a backup, though. She did give me a backup. If Fifth Element doesn't count, which I don't think...
wanna
Fifth
hear
Element is a
what
great
Josh has to
movie.
say.
I love The Fifth Element. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. It's literally second underneath The Princess Bride, which also doesn't count as a time travel movie. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Even though, yes, they have people talking in the present and people talking in the past, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, it's not a time travel movie. And neither is The Fifth Element. I'm sorry, it's not. But she did give us Back to the Future as well as a backup. So
Okay.
Sure.
Back to the Future, definitely time travel. Okay, we'll go with that one.
sure.
And then we have a long-winded answer from, this is the last one from Facebook, so I just want to get this out here. Aaron, the other co-host on Starfleet Escape podcast right here on the Four Eyed Radio Network, is in the chat room with us now. Nova Charter on the Twitters and whatnot. Find
even
him.
jump into the chat
Follow
room.
him. He's good stuff. If you like Star Trek, you're going to like Aaron, so do that. He said... Well, I love time travel stories. Very hard to pick just one that I enjoy more than the others. When I was a youngster, I really enjoyed Back to the Future Part 2. Although I don't think time travel in our universe would work the way it does in those movies. It's a fun story. The idealized vision of the future 2015 and the use of double Martys and Doc Browns in 1955 was genius. Marty!
You can breathe.
That was hard with the busted rib. Aaron, thank you very much for the long-winded answer. You could have just said Back to the Future 2 and been done with it, but no, it's I'm just fucking around. Aaron, if you're in the chat room right now, are you still with us?
It's a good answer.
It is a good answer. Actually, I'm shocked that Back to the Future 2 specifically of the trilogy is the one he picked.
Dude,
Because the
hoverboards,
first
man.
Yes, the hoverboard was awesome, but of the movies, the first one was boss.
It
The
was.
third one was pretty damn
Dude,
cool, and the
rocking
second
the-
one was
rocking
the
the
weak
guitar like you
link
did, that
of the
was so
three. It really
legit.
was. It was still good. The whole trilogy is fucking bomb. But of the three, I think of 2 as the weak link, quite honestly. So I'm surprised that he picked 2 specifically out of
We
those,
agree.
but that's that. So we did get a couple answers over on the Twitters. So let me... The Twitters, yes, we did. Over on the Twitters, we got at Cinema OTR, who is my co-host on Her Majesty's Secret Podcast, which you can check out every other Monday right here on the Four Eyed Radio Network. Like, you don't plug your fucking shit.
What are you
Come
talking
on
about? Like,
now.
I sit here and I plug, Code Side,
Like Arcade Bros
Omega,
every
and,
Tuesday here on
and
the Four Eyed Radio
Arcade
Network,
Bros,
and
and
Long
Long
Box
Box
Cast,
Cast, and all the other great stuff, Idiot Section.
Idiot Section and the Long Box Cast.
SteveIsAwesome.com.
and All White Tukey and
I
come
totally
on.
forgot about that one.
Fucking hell, man. These people. Fucking, this is what I work with.
What did Twitter say?
Twitter's Cinema OTR, Ziggy said, for movie, he says The Terminator. with the runner-up being Time After Time from 1979, which movie's as old as me. I haven't seen it, quite honestly.
Such a good song.
I think it's on. I think it's on Netflix.
Now, for books,
Cyndi
he's got
Lauper.
some great choices here. He's got 2 choices for books. He says Dirk
a good song.
Gently's
I love that
Holistic Detective Agency by Douglas Adams. Have you ever read that one?
It's for a long. It's been on my list for a long.
Most
time.
people have only ever read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Like, there's so many people who I know who have only read even the first book of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I've read all 5 books of the trilogy. Okay. I am a hardcore Douglas Adams fan, and Dirk Gently is a fantastic book as well. I'd highly recommend it. But then he also recommended The Time Machine by H.G. Wells, the original, the classic, the bomb. So I definitely recommend it. If you haven't read H.G. Wells,
Get on it.
fuck, man. Do you even book, bro?
I don't. So. I don't
I
book,
was about
bro.
to say thank you, Eric, for pulling. For calling me out on because I can't read.
I'm sorry. No, if you're illiterate, like fucking who there's some like really famous guy who's illiterate. Who the fuck is that? I can't fucking remember. There's like
Tom
some
Cruise.
like well, no. Unfortunately, he knows how to read because he can fucking read the press releases that Scientologists tell him to put out all the damn time.
You don't know that about him, do you?
What? That he's fucking insane?
He is insane, but he actually has a reading disorder.
He's fucking insane.
Yeah, I just gave you some knowledge, bitch. Enjoy it.
And his face isn't centered. Like, you know, if you draw a line right down the center of his face, instead of being a space
A lot
between
of
his
Hollywood
teeth,
actors
it's
aren't.
like boom.
Do you like,
middle of the tooth?
do you like
It's
Natalie
fucking
Portman?
freaky.
And,
yes, I do. I love her.
actresses.
Yeah, she has the same tooth.
But that's okay though because she's hot and she's not fucking crazy in the head.
Okay, first off,
she's actually
she
smart
is
as
crazy.
shit. No,
Second of
she's
all-
fucking smart as shit.
No, she's not. Actually.
Yeah, she is.
You know how
she-
she gets all of her knowledge?
From books
From
and
Thor.
learning and not from
Thor.
fucking Thor. She doesn't get it through
She-
Thor's dick. She does
she's
not
like-
get her learning
I didn't
through
even
Thor's
say
dick.
Thor's thing. I just said Thor.
She is crazy smart.
Yeah, she is. And she's
Like
crazy.
Ivy League schools and shit.
Always gotta
fucking-
take it gay.
I would do bad things to Natalie Portman. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about right
is
now.
Is that all the Twitters? Or
No,
we
we
have
got one more.
Okay.
We got one more from at Little Cute Girl 86, our friend Ashley in the chat room. Hi, Ashley. She said Terminator.
White chicks.
So she said, I wish White Chicks was a time travel movie so she could answer that.
Oh,
but
it is a time travel
Thankfully-
because after you get done watching White Chicks, you,
You
want
wish
that
you could go
hour
back in
before
time
3 minutes back
and
of your life.
slap your former self. You want to go back in time and like meet yourself before you watch White Chicks and be
Basically-
like, you're thinking about watching White Chicks, aren't you? Fuck you!
No, basically you slap yourself and just go, "What the fuck?"
Exactly. Get your shit together and don't watch White Chicks.
Actually, I'm surprised one didn't show up on the Facebook read. I was trying to find it.
White Chicks.
You like White Chicks?
No, it's
You're a fan?
it's one of my wife's favorite movies. So I see it about once every 2 years.
Why actually
We have a fan named Ashley who's actually the engaged to one of our hosts on the network, Aaron from the Starfleet Escape podcast, and that evidently is her favorite movie as well. And so she answers almost all of our socially awkward questions with something White Chicks related.
I approve.
So
I don't like the movie, and I approve of that wholeheartedly because that's just awesome.
so she tries to make everything work out to White Chicks, and we try so hard to make questions that cannot be answered with White Chicks, and she still finds ways to work White Chicks into the answers.
I'm trying to actually find the post. I thought it would have shown up on your feed, but I guess if I posted it, it doesn't show up. But my buddy Stefan Andrews, he actually posted. That's why I came up with video games. He said,
okay.
He actually said Chrono Trigger.
Oh,
Chrono Trigger is
now that's a bomb video game right there.
Yeah,
That, yes,
favorite.
I concur.
Favorite video game
Non-gamer
of all time.
concurring with that one. That's a good one.
I got it last year for my birthday, and I can't touch the shit because it's tainted. Fucking phenomenal.
Just like do a chant over it. Do some sort of like.
Dude, I
burn some
think I'm just gonna. I
sage or,
think
like,
what I need to do is sell it and then just buy my own copy.
here,
Long story. We're not going to get into it. No, you can't buy it.
Mike. I'm gonna. Here we go. I've got a Crocs card with 2 stamps on it. I will buy Chrono Trigger from you
Okay,
with
first
this
off,
card.
I would be
What
selling
is
it for
Crocs, dude? Like the
$200.
the shoes?
No, it's a sandwich place.
Oh.
It's spelled
It was like
CROKUE.
Crocs card. It's like
QUE. Sorry.
buy 10 pairs of Crocs, get one free.
No,
like what the fuck?
Anyways, are we done with Twitter?
Fuck that shit.
Are we
It's
done with
sandwiches.
Twitter? What about Reddit? Do we have a Reddit?
No, we didn't. We had enough answers that I didn't bother to post.
So
it
we
to
want to
Reddit
talk
this
about
week.
everybody here?
So let's go ahead and talk about everybody here. Steven. you
I
seem
got nothing. I know he's been wanting to chat for a while.
Josh.
No, I mean, I picked a bunch of different stuff for a bunch of different topics.
Go ahead. Go ahead. See, that's the great part about being us here in the room. We make our own fucking rules, man.
Right.
So we can answer anything we damn well want to.
Well, I mean, like Back to the Future, I have it there for film because to me, that's my trilogy. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but Back to the Future is my trilogy.
Hell yeah.
It's just, I
love Star Wars.
I
love Star Trek. I love Back to the Future. I love Indiana Jones.
Same.
It's all fantastic. I don't think of any one of them as like being so much superior to the other. So
I discovered with a flu at the end of last year that Back to the Future for me was like the perfect sick movie. Just watch one movie every day, and it just makes me feel just beautiful inside afterwards. But I'm trying. Bill and Ted's
my trilogy for that is Princess Bride, Batman from 1989, and The Fifth Element. I know it's not a trilogy, but like if I'm like sick and need to watch movies day after day, those are the three I turn to.
I go Back to the Future and then I rewatch the entirety of Babylon 5. See if I can get through it before I'm done being sick. But I have problems. For films, not Back to the Future, where you said, what the hell am I talking about? Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure was a gimme on the list.
For sure.
I used to watch that every...
I forgot about that one.
I watched that every single night when I went to sleep from the age of 7 years old to 14. And probably about every single... Yes. But for something that people might not say for book, I'm going to go with The Man Who Folded Himself. By David Gerald. I don't believe I've read that. Well, David Gerald, I don't know if you know, wrote for Star Trek Next Gen.
Okay.
And the book...
I thought the name sounded slightly familiar.
It's a short book. You could read the whole book on a flight. I think it's 160 pages, something. And it's about a guy who gets a belt, and it allows him to fold into himself and travel back in time. And throughout his journey, he meets different versions of himself and more or less fucks them. And... You know, it's a very...
So it's kind of like a Butterfly Effect meets Time Traveler's Wife type of situation.
Well, it's an exploration of both time travel and then also love and, I don't know, just about people and how they react to each other. And it was really interesting. I always recommend it to people. I made my wife
I'll definitely check that out. Yeah.
It's a short read. It's hard to find, at least the last time I had to pick up a copy. But I'm going to go for just favorite time travel altogether, TV, Futurama.
I think that counts. Nice. I'm going to count it. I'm going to allow it.
I'm not even picking I'm not even picking a specific episode, though. If I had
we said it was either show or / episode. Like if you need, because there are some shows that only certain episodes deal with time travel, and then there's other shows that the entirety deals with time travel. So,
but Futurama, even though every episode is not about time travel, it's time travel when you get down to it. That's the encompassing.
That's really what. You're good.
Of the show.
You got a lid. You're ahead of the game. You're way ahead of me already.
Best line in Futurama, though, is, "Oh my God, the future, my friends, my family, everyone I ever care about is dead." Yahoo!
That show was just so fantastic. I love that show.
Absolutely.
It was just hilarious. Fucking Bender, man.
Oh,
fucking
John Dominguez.
I don't fucking know
John
who voiced him.
DiMaggio. Yep.
I don't fucking know who voiced him.
Okay, it's the voice
fucking
of
character is Bender.
No,
okay.
Voice of Jake of the dog on Adventure. Oh, don't even get it. Okay.
Anyways, Matthew.
What's up?
Oh, wait. Did you have a video game too?
Shit.
I didn't know. I didn't want to cut you off if you had any. You had a whole list, and I was like, go with it. I put
Chrono Trigger, I think, was the de facto choice for best time travel. I put Assassin's Creed under there too because it's, even though it's not direct time travel, it's
you
go back to past events and you're reliving them, so it's quasi time travel.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good pick too.
Yeah, so that was it. I mean, I have a lot. I have so much shit on here where I could spend an hour on just my stuff, and I don't want to.
We're gonna do a time traveling podcast now.
Let's go back to the beginning of this episode and
fire everybody.
Oh, not again, Matthew.
Yes.
What's your pick?
So for television, obviously, I love Doctor Who. But since
who's your favorite Doctor? Quick, off the top of your head.
I like the 11th Doctor, even though
you're a Smith guy.
I am Smith, but I love Tennant.
All right,
but
no, that's cool. It's perfectly. I'm not judging you. I'm just asking.
I don't judge. I mean, I always say 5 was my first, 9 is my favorite, 11 is.
I liked
Doctor.
9, but I was
Matt
really
Smith.
glad that he was only one season. I don't think, I think if he'd have been more than one season, I think we would have gotten tired of him.
Potentially.
So I loved Eccleston, but I loved him as a one season Doctor.
Yeah.
I thought it was perfect.
I just,
Anyway,
I
go
don't
ahead.
know.
Sorry.
Matt Smith did it for me.
Totally
Tenet did it for me too, but then
Smith grew on me. Like when Tenet first left, because I kind of got into the Who right when Tenet was starting, and then I
we're talking the show or the band.
No,
Sure.
The Smiths.
Um,
You know what? You don't get it because you're
talking about the Who, not the Smiths. I got it. I just don't get it.
I think you were talking
But
about
I got
both,
it at
actually.
least.
You know what, Eric? I'm tired of shit.
But no, I'm single tear rolling down my cheek silently because I'm on
why
mute.
I set the
evidently.
board up like this.
No, I love Doctor Who, but since I'm also like way deep into Lost right now, I'm really enjoying Lost.
Balls deep in the line.
I'm balls deep in Lost. Okay,
You're going with Lost as a time travel story, hey?
dude, Lost has time travel in it. So
Yeah.
fuck your
That's
shit.
fine. That's fine. Where are you?
I've got like
Where are you?
I've got 8 or 7 episodes left.
Oh, so you're in the final season.
Yeah.
You're in the shit.
I'm
right
yeah,
now.
dude. I've done it. I'm in it.
On a
I'm
scale of 1 to 10, how disappointed are you right now?
I'm actually a little confused right now.
Okay, so give it a few more episodes, and
I've
then we'll
been
ask
like-
again.
Okay, that's fine.
No, I'm just.
I've been like
It
watching
was a
and
great show.
And now
It was
I'm like,
so
wait,
fantastic.
what?
But then, yeah, that last season was just kind of like,
I know it's weird when the
huh?
zombies
And
show
then,
up.
What? And then, fuck you, writers. So
But
you'll get there.
For a movie, I'm actually going Donnie Darko.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's one of my favorite movies.
I've
I
only
fucking
seen bits
love
and
that
pieces.
movie so much.
To tell you the truth.
Same here.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't
only
seen it all the way
little
through.
bits.
Do it. But if you're going to see it, do the director's cut.
We should make it a homework assignment. Wait a minute.
If you would like to, I could. Well, you're the only one that completed it, so
Yeah, you saw.
I could lend you the movie, but you're
And I could
just
bring
going
it
to
back 3 months later.
You're just going to download it
having not
anyway.
even watched
So.
it.
Did you bring back Mr. Brooks yet?
Yeah, he brought it back the same night I brought back.
I brought it back
SLC
the
Punk.
same
He just
day.
didn't watch it.
I brought it the same day I gave you back.
I brought
South
it
Park.
back.
Okay, I know
and
I
had
got. I'll have
watched
to
it.
double check.
It's
No,
okay.
he brought it
It's
back.
okay.
I saw it. I saw it here on the counter when I put SLC
sure?
Punk back on the thing. Yeah.
Positive,
Yeah.
dude.
I swear.
Because I know I got
Scout's
SLC.
honor.
I know I got
Wait.
SLC Punk back
Wait.
because I had sex with it that night.
Why would I steal your movie?
No, I wasn't saying you saw. I just can remember. I know you brought back South Park, so
I brought both of them back.
okay.
Yeah. There were 2 things sitting on there.
Dear
It was a
luck.
game, and which I didn't.
I
see
have
the
a
title
lot
of.
going on in my
And there was
life.
Mr. Brooks, which was
I
a
can't
fantastic. Have you seen
remember.
Mr. Brooks?
No, I don't think so, actually.
It's a great movie. You should check it out. Anyways, that's not the point of the story. So what else you got?
So those, yeah. So TV. Well, there's obviously just. Well, I guess I could do game, but it's just TV. And hey,
Hi, Mr. Beats Man.
what's up, dude?
You're live on the internet right now. How's it going?
So yeah, I don't read.
You know, he's just sitting there going, "I'm too old for this shit."
So those
He's
are
like, I don't know what the fuck's happening right
those
now.
are mine. Yeah, Donnie Darko, Doctor Who, and Lost because I'm
Balls
deep
deep in
All
lost.
right.
Talking about
All right.
balls.
You're gonna pull out
deep
quick.
in
Don't worry.
lost.
Don't worry.
That's
You're
gonna
you're gonna pull out and shoot all over
That's
its
the next
chest.
podcast coming on the network. Is balls deep in the lost.
Yeah.
That is a good ring. That is a good ring.
We take
All
it
right.
slow, baby.
Steven.
Oh, me. Well, of course, Chrono Trigger.
Oh yeah.
Video
Yeah.
game and time traveling movie. I'm trying to think TV show as well.
There's been a ton, and it
I
doesn't
know.
have to be like the primary feature of the movie or TV show. It just has to be a component, or even just a single episode that had to deal with it.
Oh, I do actually. My favorite episodes of Supernatural are the ones where they do actually have to go back in time and they mess with like the past and stuff. But I've been so huge into time traveling and stuff like that. But I would have to say, I'm trying to think of movie wise. I want to say Back to the Future is a good one.
Back to the Future is always classic. I mean, just fucking classic.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
I'm trying to think of a movie that was really good that I'm just gonna have to. I got nothing, I guess. I did not
Butterfly
prepare-
Effect? No love for Butterfly
No,
Effect?
I love the. I own
That was
it.
a
It's
great movie.
Butterfly
Like,
Effect was a very good movie.
I was
It's a very
shocked
good-
because I
totally
do not
underrated.
Oh, yeah.
respect Ashton Kutcher.
You don't
as
reference.
an actor.
You don't. What?
At
Steve
all.
Jobs?
Fuck that guy. Anyways, I do not respect him as an actor. Like, I think, yeah, he played Kelso great because fucking Kelso was a fucking idiot. Come on! Yeah, exactly. But that movie was like, oh shit, maybe this guy can act. And then I saw him in other stuff. It's like, oh, never mind, no, he can't. He just got lucky like that one time.
I'm
But
sorry.
that movie
I'm
was
sorry, though.
fantastic.
Dude, where's my car? He did pretty good.
Yeah,
I
dude,
love
that's a
that
fun
movie.
Fuck that shit.
That's a great movie. The scene in Butterfly Effect where they
Affleck.
The butterfly Affleck.
How's that wine treating
The
you?
butterfly Affleck.
No, the when they put the firecracker in the mailbox.
Oh yeah.
Like the suspense for that, I was just like, "Oh my god!"
I'm in the theater and I'm just like with my friend. I'm just like holding her arm and I'm like, I know exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah.
It's my heart's about to it's
No,
destroyed.
that was a
It's
really
filmed
good
well.
movie.
It's a great
It was
movie.
just a fantastic.
And when they're in the junkyard, the kid gets his ass beat, and
Ugh. Don't even.
it's a very good movie.
Definitely a very
for sure.
good movie. Like
I will say this: don't watch the director's cut though.
I've heard that
disappointing.
I don't like the ending to that one. I like how they ended it in the other one.
Yeah, I've heard that it's one of those ones that you have to watch the original ending first, and then go watch the alternate endings if you want to. But
I don't think it's bad, and I think I understand what they were doing with it. But at the same time, I know the original ending is a little too happy for some people, but it just the movie, the rest of the movie,
they
builds
went
to that.
they went like the total opposite with the director's cut. They're like, we're gonna go like as dark as we can possibly imagine. What's the worst thing you can imagine? Let's do that.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's actually
Just a great movie.
Actually,
If you
that's how I
haven't seen
feel
it, go
about
check that out.
the other ending to I Am Legend.
I haven't seen either ending to that or any of the movie either.
I let you borrow it, but you probably would just download it.
I actually,
But at least I'd watch it.
I enjoyed it.
At least I would follow
No, I
through with my
loved I Am
commitment and watch
Legend.
the
I just
movie.
didn't like the alternate ending when I got it on Blu-ray. I was like, I like how it ended the other way.
Sometimes, well, you know what? I like when the alternate ending does not live up to the original because then I think they made the right choice.
No, it's just weird with I Am
I
Legend.
don't like when the alternate ending is like, oh, that's so much better. They should have put that in the movie. So many people didn't see this.
No, it's just
I'd
weird.
rather be the original ending, be the good one.
With I Am Legend, it's weird. All he does is like he leaves with his kid and they get on a spaceship and then they do a movie with Midnight Shyamalan.
Oh, yeah. After Earth. I got it.
Looper was actually a good movie. Also,
Oh shit! Why did I? Why?
that was a good time travel.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah, I forgot
great
about that
movie.
one.
I love Looper.
Completely different from the previews. I'll say that much.
Would you classify Inception as a time traveling movie? Also,
No.
No?
It's
Not necessarily.
it's more about it's
in the context of the question that we asked, I would say it might count because we did include time shift movies.
yeah.
And that movie would maybe
See, that one just seems like a very
qualify.
gray area to me. Even though
Because
I love that movie, it's
you
a
are in a
fabulous
position
movie.
where
Here's
like
how.
longer time is happening in a shorter time. That's where. So maybe
Since there's past things we relived, if I can include Assassin's Creed, though, then I feel that
Yeah, you
Inception
could
would.
do that with Inception,
I feel
yeah.
that because of the fact that you're reliving moments, in a matter of speaking, that
Okay.
it's a quasi time travel. It's not.
Right,
it's
right.
not in the main vein of it, but it's off to the left.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in there too. Yeah, Inception's a great movie.
all right.
You know what?
No,
fuck
it's
it.
a fantastic
no,
movie.
fuck it. Best time traveling movie, The Room. Because there's that door that leads.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Where the fuck does that door go? Nobody knows. There has to be some kind of
Any
magic
word-
or time travel at work.
Any word about Denny?
Yeah. What the hell?
No, I meant. Have you talked to the guy to see if we can get?
Oh
No.
no.
Why not?
Because I didn't know I was supposed to.
You should. Well, you're the only one who's in contact with him.
Anyways, no, I don't know if I would qualify The Room as a time travel movie,
joke.
but definitely
Just like The Room.
a fucked up movie, just like The Room.
Oh, hi, Denny.
For me, movies. Oh man, there's so many great ones. I gotta go back to if I'm looking at a serious vision of time travel, I gotta look at Butterfly Effect because I think they actually took the paradox effect really into consideration.
Yeah.
Whereas when I'm just looking at a movie that I like as a pure enjoyment factor that features time travel, got to go Back to the Future. Yeah, they didn't. If you actually try to consider the actual paradox that would be created, there was some time travel in there.
there's
Prisoner of
some-
Azkaban.
Yeah, there was time
She had
travel in that.
she had the time travel thing going on.
Yeah, she did.
So that would qualify.
I don't know where I
TV
was going with
shows
that.
for full series that feature time travel as a main theme, gotta go Quantum Leap. And I'm shocked that wasn't mentioned because fucking Quantum Leap, man. Holy crap, that was a great show from start to finish. I mean, from the very beginning to the very end. Like, you want him to go home. Like, jump home, damn it, Sam. Go home. And he fucking doesn't go home, and your heart just breaks for him.
Well, or it could have been worse. It could have been
Oh,
like
it
that
hurts
episode
me.
of Sliders
Oh, my gosh.
when he
So-
shows up at the place and then he does the door and he's like, "Oh no, this isn't it," and they leave. And
The
then
gates.
And then the guy was all like, "Oh yeah, I just oiled your gate," and you're just like, "No."
See, I was determined as a kid. I was determined that was actually the villain of the entire series. Was that guy? I somehow got it in my head that he was
like that fucking guy.
I thought he was going to come back every few episodes and just like oil a gate or some shit. Like I don't know what my however old mind thought, but I thought he was
like that fucking asshole.
I am the oiler.
Oh, I thought he was going to be like a rival Slider or something like that. I made this huge like if I was writing fan fiction, like I would have written this fan fiction about this guy being
the evil Slider.
Right? Yeah.
Well, that's what that was the one thing I didn't like in the Quantum Leap series was when they brought in the evil leaper, and I'm like, it didn't need that. Like I felt it didn't need that, but a lot of people love that storyline. The storyline was well done. I just didn't enjoy that storyline.
Did they ever get
whatever.
a chance to wrap it up, or did you just cancel?
No, they ended the series. They knew they were ending. It wasn't like hey, we're gonna do another season. Oh, we're not. Oh,
yeah.
No, they knew they were ending, and it was a final. It was a finale. Everybody knew, and everybody was expecting he's gonna go home. He's gonna go home. And then he didn't go home, and everyone was like, "Oh, what?
How come he didn't go home? Why did
Because that's not how they wrote it. Talk to the writers. Don't ask me. Fuck.
Why would they be dicks?
But it broke my heart. It broke my heart.
It'd be like
Aaron specifically asking me what my favorite time travel episode in Star Trek is, and I have to go Yesterday's Enterprise. Simple answer, easy. Yesterday's Enterprise trumps everything else. I mean, Time Zero was fantastic.
And I was about to throw Time Zero at you.
We're definitely going to be talking both of these on the panel for sure. But Yesterday's Enterprise was just so fantastic, and the way they pulled it off, especially for a one episode story, it was just fantastic.
It definitely had the impact of a two-parter.
Yeah,
so.
like for like running it back in my head, I'm like, was that a two? No, it wasn't. It was right in the middle of a season, and just they managed to wrap it all up in one episode, and could have been a movie, could have easily. So, yeah, that's my pick for Star Trek specifically.
Star Trek, you dropped the ball. You could have made a movie.
Yeah, you could have had a movie there. Would have been better than that fucking abomination that was Insurrection. No, I'm just kidding. Insurrection was all right.
Insurrection is fine. I mean, I don't have anything wrong with it.
It wasn't Nemesis, I'll tell you that much.
I'm not even bothered by that. I mean, they're both awful, but they're enjoyably awful.
My biggest problem with Nemesis is I fucking love Data. And the fact that...
He's still alive.
But the fact that he killed himself, that's what drives me nuts. Because... He wrote the fucking movie.
He killed.
And he wrote.
I mean, he also wrote it that there coincidentally is B4 just right over there, who's just like, oh, I happen to be hanging out with Data, and now.
Yeah. By the way, guys,
he may have made
just
a backup.
In case you want to make another one,
he may have made a backup copy of his entire positronic net that's inside me, and then I'm going to become the captain of the Enterprise in 10 years. Yes, I played Star Trek Online quite a bit, so. Which is actually another panel I'm doing Phoenix Comic Con probably.
Nice. Yeah, we'll have to talk about that because I'll have to trust you to talk about that because I have not played. So I will need you to, because I don't know about the other two guys on the panel, which, by the way, I did promise that I would mention the other people on the panel, Vinny and Mark, who are going to be on the panel with us at Phoenix Comic Con. Vinny is actually an author and has written a book which is entitled, let me pull this up because I can't remember the title off the top of my head because I'm a horrible person. But I haven't read it yet because I'm also a horrible person.
Sure enough.
I'm like, oh crap, man! And I promised, I'm like, dude, I'll give your book a shout out. And again, I'm just
you're taking your time. You're shouting it out.
I'm trying to. I really am. I'll find it. You know what? I'll post it on the website because fuck, I can't find it right now. I've got like 9,000.
In the meantime, so what are all the panels that you're going to be doing at the Comic-Con this year?
Doing the I Hate Temporal Mechanics.
Right.
I'm 90% sure I'm doing the Star Trek Online one. I'm still not 100% sure, but I at the very least, I'll probably be doing a video because for some reason I have a lifetime subscription to the game.
Oh, yeah?
Fuck if I have a lifetime subscription to Champions Online as well. Couldn't tell you why. It was a new concept, and I'm like, well, I'm doing well financially currently. Let's just throw money at things.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But the other one I'm doing is the sexuality in Star Trek.
Oh, okay.
18 plus panel.
I was contemplating signing up for that one, but I had already signed up for like 3 other ones, and I was like, I don't want to stretch because we're doing 2 for the podcast.
Sure.
We're doing our live show and we're doing the podcasting 101 panel. So I was like, I don't want to stretch myself too thin, but
Wait, how'd you?
I will probably.
Were you able to just sign up for shit through the website or something like that?
No, it was a group on Facebook for Star Trek programming specifically.
Oh, okay.
James, who was originally running the Star Trek stuff,
Yeah.
is a friend of mine.
But now
and
he's doing
Doctor Who stuff. But he
which
just,
I might get on next year.
yeah, he pestered the hell, which I want to do that as well next year, Doctor Who stuff. But he was pestering the hell out of me, and then I'm like, well, I don't know what panel is he got. He's like, well, I'm doing sexual on Star Trek. I'm like, I like sex and I like Star Trek. Let's go with that. Well, I have an entire. And if you want to hear it, come to the panel. But I have this whole.
They're actually going to have a live Betazoid wedding
Well, I
at
have
the
a-
panel. I've heard.
Sure.
That's what I've heard.
But I have this theory on Riker and the whole the Riker Kirk sexual dynamic that if I remember it by then I'll go into that rant. But it's just it's.
Now
like
I'm
a real-
imagining Riker and Kirk hitting on the same girl, and like who would win?
Yeah, I was imagining them together, but yeah, more power to
Whoa!
you.
now
you're
I'm
on-
imagining an Eiffel Tower, and
I'm
it's amazing.
giving you a high five. Nice.
All right, and Riker like giggity giggity.
So yeah, dude, for sure. Like he always does. Like he always does.
He's one of the only fucking guys who could pull that off and make it look natural.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
I hated Riker.
I'm
and
just gonna
Jonathan
saddle
Frakes.
up.
That's what he calls it, man. He's like, baby, I'm giving you the Riker tonight.
I hated him for most of my life, both the actor and the character. And then I saw that video on YouTube. I'm like, I was wrong. 20 years of hatred, well, more, and all gone.
It wiped away in like 5 minutes.
I was never a big fan of the character, but I've always respected Jonathan Frakes.
As an adult, I do as well. But
as a
as
person.
a kid, I didn't like him.
Matthew, I will have to say this. This is the
What's
reason
up?
why I hate IGN.
What's up?
IGN just posted something on Facebook going like, they have casted who's going to play Thanos.
I saw that.
And I'm like, great. Click on it. It's like, he's been casted, but we're not telling you who. Then why the fuck post the story, IGN? IGN, go fuck yourself.
It's called.
You know what that's called?
ad revenue.
It's called clickbait.
Yep.
And
No, bullshit. It's called go fuck
Sorry.
yourself, IGN.
But
I'm
that's
a
the
little
whole
angered.
basis of my whips.
Oh, is
Sorry.
it?
No, it's really not. Well, that's why I tag everything of our YouTube videos with butt sex. It's just it brings
People are like, oh,
we
wait
actually-
a minute.
we actually do have a video.
There's zero butt sex in this video. I'm
Brad-
severely disappointed.
Brad, if you're listening to this, I apologize, but we actually have a video called Brad's Butt Bonanza, and it's my friend Brad logged out of GTA, and his character stayed in game, and I shot him in the head once. He fell down face down, ass up. It's just 3 minutes of me shooting him in the ass. That's all, and just doing horrible things to his body. It goes on too long, but it's my favorite thing I've ever done.
How many views do you have?
Not enough.
We are posting that on the Facebook page now. Oh my
Brad's
god.
butt banana.
I love that. I love that kind of shit. Like I love video game glitches. Like those are my favorite things in the world. Like the one, like I walked into, I was playing like Dead Island, and I walk into, and there's a girl supposed to be on a bed, but the bed decided not to load,
Oh,
so
yeah.
she's just floating there. And me and my brother are just sitting there going like, is she a zombie? What's going on here?
What are we supposed to do with this situation?
That's so fun.
I'm waiting to get a text of anger. Oh, brilliant.
Wow. Oh, that hurt me a lot.
Now I
Um,
wanna,
hey,
now-
real quick,
now I want
I
to
do
take
wanna
that video
shout
and do
out-
like the auto tune with it.
You said those auto-tune the news ones?
Yeah, like those.
Mm.
Fucking shit
Oh,
cracks
he's
me up.
getting shot in the butt. What? In the butt.
Do it real quick. Shout out because I promised and I found it finally. Vinny, who's going to be on the panel for I Hate Temporal Mechanics at Phoenix
Hey,
Comic-Con.
why? You not mentioned me on the panel? Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, sorry. But his book is entitled Undead Heart. I have not yet read it, but I hear it's really great. I've looked at the reviews on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on, I believe, the Nook as well. And check it out. It's bound to be pretty good. And I'll tell you what, I will actually, when I get a chance to read it, I will post a review on sociallyawkwardstudios.com. So there, you have it. And don't forget to check us out at Phoenix Comic-Con this year. Obviously, we'll be there in force. We've got the 2 panels going. We've got the live show on Friday night. We've got the Podcasting 101, or what did we entitle it? We titled it Podcasting for and from Dummies, because evidently that's what we think of ourselves here. But yeah, it's cool. But come check that out. If you're going to be at con, come say hi to us because we love you. We want you to love us. Did that sound legitimate? Did that sound real, guys?
Just come and see me.
And just come and see
There you
Fro.
go.
Come and see
Look,
the Fro.
You want to have a good time? You want me to do some impersonations, sign some autographs? Just come to the show.
And don't forget, you can check us out on our various websites. We're at sociallyawkwardstudios.com. We're on 4eyeradio.com. We're on Spreaker, iTunes, Stitcher, the Zune Marketplace, the BlackBerry Podcast Directory. We're on the Blueberry Podcast Directory. We're on the Miro Guide, Double Twist, YouTube, Swell Radio, SoundCloud, and Player.fm.
I know, dude. It's overwhelming.
Check us out.
I'm only
There's
in 2
no
places.
excuses. Come find us. Don't forget to check out our great sponsor, Raven Designs, at ravencruise.com. And of course, if you're going to shop Amazon, which, let's be honest, who doesn't shop Amazon these days? Everything. You can buy your fucking groceries on Amazon, for Christ's sake. Do it. Go to sociallyawkwardstudios.com or thesasquatch.net. Click that Amazon banner and then do your shopping as you normally do. It doesn't cost you a penny more than it would otherwise, but we get a little tiny
You help
kickback on this side.
benefit the show, and we appreciate
First, you get the listeners. Then, you get the sponsors. Then, you get the cocaine.
Where does the great ass come in?
Oh, Eric, I hate to break it to you, but Matthew has a great ass.
It's getting
Oh,
better.
yeah. It's no surprise. I know.
I would just like to say, Joshua, thanks so much for coming on, man.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much for coming.
No, seriously, guys, thanks for having me. This was a
One more
lot of
time,
fun.
remind people where they can find you online.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess I can, personally, you can find me on Twitter at Bear Punch. But otherwise, you'd like...
Not recommended, by the way, if you're in the woods.
Not Donkey Punch.
No, not true.
Not Donkey Punch either.
But,
That's not recommended if you want to retain your relationship.
But let's run down the list. Okay, so at ConCalPod is
Okay.
our main Twitter.
ConCalPod.
Yeah,
Okay.
CONCLPOD. YouTube.com/ConCalPod. ConstantlyCalibrating.com.
Okay.
The podcast, our main one, Constantly Calibrating, is on iTunes and Stitcher. We're not in all those fancy places you are.
Get
but,
on that shit, man.
Okay. You can walk me through it all. But you guys walk me through it all. I'll get in all the places, but currently those places. And we have a wrestling podcast called Armbar, twice monthly, all those same places. Everything is through constantlycalibrating.com. Just remember that. You can find everything else from there.
Did you guys do a WrestleMania show?
Yeah, we actually we came up with the idea. It's a podcast I did like a year ago, but we came back to it. We did a prediction show, and then we did a results show.
How'd that go?
I mean,
Were you guys like pretty close with your predictions, or
fuck no. I mean, not. I think we were close on one thing.
Yeah.
But we were nowhere near right. But the idea of the show is we do a results show. The beginning of the month, and then the middle of the month is like a topic, best technical wrestler, best mic'sman, those kind of things. And 30-minute show, simple thing. And we only just started it 2 episodes out, but we're going to be having a new episode the next pay-per-view, first or second week of
Solid.
next month.
I will have to ask you this question. They did a Scooby-Doo with wrestlers. Have you seen it yet?
I haven't seen the Scooby-Doo thing. They had a guy dressed as Scooby-Doo come out actually live on Raw.
Oh, did they?
Oh, yeah, with a wrestler, and it was the worst thing. The Muppets hosted the show once, and that was a bazillion times better. The Muppets... No.
Oh, these are 2 separate shows. I thought it was the same show.
No, 2
Hi,
separate...
this is Kermit the Frog, and we have Scooby-Doo coming out here with his friend Shaggy. They're going to be wrestling. Like Zoinks, man! We're going to have to fight these wrestlers. Yeah, wrestlers.
And he comes with the pseudoplex.
Like my back is broken, man.
Oh, brilliant.
No, I was just curious because
If there's one thing on this earth that I know less than gaming, it's probably wrestling. I'm like, Hulk Hogan, guys, all right. I
Oh,
know
yeah, brother.
the
You want to
name.
get down with the Hulkster?
Have you seen?
And then
the
there's
sex
that
tape?
guy. Who's the Slim Jim guy?
Oh, that's Randy Savage.
Macho Man.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Slamp it to a tree.
He is, dude.
That's what happened to him. He
Have
crashed.
you seen the? Have
Too
you seen the Hulk,
soon.
have you seen the Hulk Hogan sex video that's out there on the internet?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
brother.
God, why?
I
No,
stick
now
it in. I
his
pull it
daughter,
out.
is she legal yet?
Oh,
she's been legal since
yeah, dude.
She's
Okay,
legal,
I'd watch her sex video.
No.
No, dude.
No.
You
But
want,
not-
you,
no.
don't, you don't want
You'd have
anything
a better-
to do with that, dude.
I would rather watch Hogan's.
I was going to say, you have a
than
better
Brooks.
shot at Hogan.
Just watch it because it's actually quite funny.
It is. It's pretty
Have you
amazing.
seen it?
Does
Yes.
it? Does it?
It's
Does it
funny,
rival
dude.
Tommy,
I actually-
Tommy Lee and Pamela though? Because I mean,
I
he
mean,
drives the fucking boat with his cock.
It's like
I
five.
mean, come on.
It's like
come on,
it's
Hulksters.
like 5 minutes long.
Hogan's
It's just like
Oh.
was amazing simply because I didn't even watch it originally. I just read, like, somebody actually wrote like a play-by-play.
Oh, yeah?
And I read that, and I just was like the best thing ever. And I'm like, okay, I gotta watch this. And I'm like, I got like a few minutes in. I'm like, no, the play-by-play was so much better than this.
What was the play-by-play by? Like John Madden?
Yeah, you see here, the Hulkster's got it going on. You know, there's the Bing Bang Boozle, and he's got the Hollywood Hulk Hogan. It's crazy. He's got the snipples and the nipples. And but
You
yeah,
got the circle right here, and he puts
Well,
it right in the middle.
It's just the
I
shit
don't
he
want to say
says.
much
He's
as
like,
a slap into a Slim Jim
he's
right
like,
here.
I just ate so much, I feel like a fucking pig, and like all this different shit. It's fucking
That's
hilarious.
sexy. That's,
Can we post
real
that on the
sexy.
website?
Maybe a censored version of it or something.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Just the audio track.
But does he drive a boat with his cock? Because
No, he
I'm
drives
sorry,
a bus.
That he does not.
my taste for sex videos has been tainted. If there isn't a boat being driven by a cock, I am not interested.
I want nothing to do with it.
I'm done.
That's why he got excited
There
for
is
Speed.
no boat.
Speed
Well,
2. He's all
I was like,
vicinity.
oh, there's a boat. He's gonna drive it with his cock.
Dude,
he didn't do it.
And I was like so mad.
No, you
so
gotta
mad.
go watch the Boats Coxman 2 cometh. He gotta screw that.
Oh, that's great.
Someone's gonna look that up and realize that's an actual porn name.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
gonna
And
find
on that family-friendly
I'm just gonna
name,
find you
we
a
should
su-
probably wrap up the show.
I'm gonna find you a subreddit of just cock and boats. Just cock and boats.
There probably is
Cock
one.
and boats.
I mean, there's fucking
boats.
r/space stakes
And
for
cocks.
crying out loud.
Cock
so
and boats.
I'm sure there's
Driving
boat
boats with cocks.
It'll actually be like that.
If there
thing.
isn't,
Watch me take
we're
the
starting
left.
it.
With my cock. Well, I
No,
drive
it's
it.
gonna be like that thing from How I Met Your Mother, where it's like boats, 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 and at the end just be like cock.
For sure.
I'm on a boat.
All right. Well, again, Josh, thanks so much for coming on. We hope you had a good
Thank
time.
you.
We'll have you back anytime you want to come
Yeah,
on.
you're welcome back anytime.
Absolutely.
And,
this was amazing, guys. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for having me.
If you want to cross promote,
Huh?
we'll come
Yeah,
on
yeah,
your
yeah,
show.
yeah.
Yeah.
We can figure something out.
We'll whore
Especially these
ourselves out.
guys, they know shit about video games. You want to do the pop culture thing? I'm here.
We do a little bit of
But the
everything.
video games, these guys. But until next week, folks, don't forget to check us out on the web and our Twitter. We're at the SasquatchNet on Facebook and Twitter, the Sasquatch.net on the internet. And until next week,
You need to quickly, old chum. You need to tap that sass.
And come to Steve-O's fucking stand-up show on Sunday.
yeah, Sunday night, 7:30.
Sunday.
And Saturday
7:30.
too. Oh, wait a minute, not Saturday.
Two words. Rock, shock, shot a jihad. Never been to jail cause I never get caught. Like I'm smart, dark, dangerous dog. ODB, get it right from the start. Got one and you change from crazy to calm. I've been away you more. I am loving 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 you more. You like to hang out, but I don't leave the house 'cause I can't. I've been taking these pills, but I still got a couple of jails that I couldn't shake. Inside or out, you know where to find me. Don't fear me now, put that behind me. If I can hear you, what can I see? You, if I can touch you, is that enough to make my love real and one that won't fade? You can try